Check one, check two. Let me know we got audio. Check one, check two. Yeah. Next one. Yes, sir. Welcome to Hood Stocks.
Let's go, let's go.
Sunday evening, early evening. Hit that like, hit that subscribe.
Hope everyone went to church already.
Yeah, church is good, man. Raider for life, 916. Love to Northern Califas.
Shout out to upstate homies.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You guys are crazy, man. You guys are so crazy. Yeah, man. See everybody right here, man. See the Goonies, man. Goonies and baby Goonies. We got a lot of new Goonies, a lot of new supporters. In the last 28 days, we have had 12,000 new subscribers. Let's go, baby. In 28 days, we have gained 12,000 new subscribers.
Let's go.
6.5 million views across the platform, man. Yeah, dog. It's a real blessing, dog. We had to weather that storm for a minute, you know?
Now you're doing your thing, homie.
Some people left and a bunch of other people came, man. A lot of love, man, a lot of love. And if you are a new subscriber, welcome to Hood Stocks, man. Yeah, appreciate you. We don't get everything right, but we are transparent, and when we get it wrong, you know, we speak on it, you know? We own it. Sometimes there's apologies handed out. There's been a lot of, man, I'm the most apologetic motherfucker in the podcast game, man. I don't know how many times they're like, here we go, here goes Lux with another apology. Shit, man. It's okay though, man. I'm a man, but I'm a man that makes mistakes, you know? Real man's gonna own up to them.
Yes, sir.
Guys too, dog. I see everybody tapped in right here.
Accountability.
Love you guys.
I know nothing about it.
Accountability? You said you know nothing about it?
Yeah.
Accountability is important, brother. You know? I was unaccountable for a lot of years, bro. And I can laugh about it right now, but there's some people that probably like, that's not very funny, motherfucker. Like maybe some kids that I brought into this world, you know? One-legged baby mamas.
Be like that.
Yeah, man. If you ain't ever had a one-legged baby mama in the hood, bro, you ain't living.
Peg leg?
Yo,
Everybody, my Goonies, my G's, I hope you've had a good Sunday thus far, and we got a banger for you guys, okay? Let me introduce the Suge Knight of Tustin. Everybody, raise up off your motherfucking futons and give it up for my friend. This dude's my friend right here, man. I fuck with this dude, and shout out to the homie that introduced me to him, Menace. Everybody give it up for MALO, baby.
Let's go.
What's good, man?
Nice County up in here.
It's an honor to be here with all of you. Lucky, thank you so much for having me. Before we get started, I do want to say I'm not here to glorify gang violence or Princeton life. I'm just here to talk about what I went through. And anything I'm talking about today is something I already got convicted for. I took it to trial and I got convicted. And all this is public awareness. You can find this online.
10-4, brother. I like that, doggy. Very professional. You know, how's your Sunday been before we get off into everything?
Oh, man. Sunday started off a little bumpy, bro. My little homie, Young Sueño, got busted this morning. We were on our way to church, and he went to go pick up a homie. We were trying to do God's work. He went to go pick up a homie, and they got him outside his pad. They took him out of his car. He got arrested. They took his car and his phone, and he's on his way here now. He got released, but It was something fucked up to go through when we're just trying to go to church.
Yeah. You know, I think church is a good thing to go to, and it's unfortunate that on your way to church you can, lose your phone in your car. You know? Is this in Tustin?
Santa Ana. I go to church in Santa Ana, Hope of Life Church.
Okay.
I recently started going there in May.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm not perfect, man. I haven't been a reborn Christian or nothing like that, but I'm trying to get right with the man above, you know?
Absolutely. I mean, I think that's an everyday mission in everyone's life, that we are trying to ultimately achieve, is the righteousness or the acceptance of God or our maker, right? And hoping that he's not too upset with us.
Oh, yeah, definitely, man. The minimum we could do is go on Sunday for 1 hour, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely, brother. Yeah, 1 hour, right? Sometimes I go with my girl to a Christian church, and it's good. I always pull a great message out of it, and always feel better walking out of church.
Definitely, man. Good way to start your week.
Yeah, but I just don't want to be. I don't want to be pinned down to like cult-like. You know what I mean? They're like, I have to go to church every Sunday to within the congregation to look as righteous as them. You know what I mean? I don't believe in that,
No, yeah, definitely. In the church I found, I was brought up a Catholic actually right there in Tustin. And for whatever reason, I fell off with the church. And after that, it was kind of hard finding a community. And on this one, actually, one of my homies, he was from the hood growing up. He's actually the pastor there, Pastor Gabriel. I ran into him at a random car show, and he invited me again, and I definitely needed it at the time. And I've been there ever since. It definitely takes the load off my shoulders.
So the church that I go with my girl, great church. I'm not going to say the name of the church. The pastor is like he's there in like jeans, Vans, and just a T-shirt.
Same, yeah.
And the way they have changed the art of ministry is crazy. Now you have fairly young dudes up there that are pastors, and they're sharing stories in a relatable way.
Exactly.
And I love that.
It works both ways, because sometimes we be talking about like, hey, let's pray for the brother that can't get rid of his weed addiction. I feel like they're talking about me. It would be working both ways, but
yeah,
we definitely need someone to correct us, man.
Well, you know what? A weed addiction to me is not an addiction, but I get it.
That's both me and you on the same boat on that, brother.
Yeah, well, let's cheers.
Cheers to that, homie.
It's not an addiction.
I mean,
it's
a lifestyle.
I wake and bake before church.
But you will hear it differently.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's like music, bro. If you smoke before listening to music, you feel the music. You're not just hearing it; you feeling it.
Yeah.
So you go to church like that. Like
Don't condone it.
I'm not saying, hey, everybody go to church high, but I'm just saying, like, sometimes that helps someone retain the message.
Yeah, definitely.
And really wrap their head around it, picture it, and be like, thank you, Jesus.
Things start clicking.
Yeah. 1,000%. I went to a Dodger game recently. I hit my Killakushcali in the parking lot before I went in.
That's right, Killakushcali.
Shout out to Killakushcali, #1 sponsor on Hoodstocks. And we were in the pavilion seats, Dodger Stadium. I know you're a big Angels fan, correct? Yeah.
If I had to choose, yeah, it would be Angels.
Okay, for sure. I know it's politics of Orange County, right? Yeah, I get it, brother. So, anyways, I'm in the pavilion seats, great seats, left field, right there. You see the players down right there, you know, and I guess they're known to be a rowdy seats. But anyways, what I want to get, I don't want to be too long-winded on this, but I smoked, and there was fools acting fools right there, and I'm thinking maybe if I was sober, they'd be getting on my nerves.
Yeah.
But instead,
It was a show.
it was a show, and I just couldn't stop laughing. And even this chick, she was with her dude, and she was looking up at me, trying to look at my eyes, like, what is this dude on? Because there was this dude. He was there was this dude. He was a Marine, man, and I know he's a Marine because I asked him afterwards, because when they did the national anthem, him and his buddy were like this.
Oh, no way.
Like
That's
step
right.
back, you know what I mean? And I was like, and I got a video of them too. And then afterwards I said, hey bro, do you mind if I post this? I got a video of you guys. And I said, and they're like, yeah, let me get it. You know what I mean? I said, you served? They're like, yeah, bop. And I said, well, thank you for your service, you know? But yeah, so those dudes, these Marines, bro, young Mexicanos got drunk, and they were fucking wild, bro. They were
Turning up.
yelling and fucking, they're like, hey, both of them, they're telling the other team, your cup is this big. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, it might have been annoying for people that weren't high off that Killakush, baby.
That's right.
You know?
I had some Killakush last week, actually. I think they sponsored Problem.
Oh, okay.
too.
Oh, yeah.
So we were kicking all day last Sunday, and yeah, we were blown, bro.
Shout out to the boy Problem.
Palm the Goon, that's the homie.
Palm the Goon, man. And so you are not foreign to this studio right here. You've been to this studio several times.
Yes, sir.
You know, for different interviews. I got love and respect for you, brother. I see what you're trying to do with the music, trying to get those youngsters. That's what I introduced you as the Tustin Suge Knight. You know what I mean? Because you're just a big dude. How tall are you, bro?
6'3", 3/4.
6'3". I mean, they usually don't make Mexicans that big.
Yeah.
And this dude can fight too.
I would say 6'4", bro, but I won't get called out on it. They bust out the little measuring tape.
Yeah.
So 6'3" works.
And the only reason I say he can fight is because we went and trained at the gym with Motive.
Shout out Motive. That's
Yeah.
the homie. That big bro right there.
Yeah, and so I was watching this dude do pad work, and he was just like a big ass dude, like boom, 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 boom. And I was like, oh, sometimes when you see a dude swinging, but you're like, oh shit, this dude got hands. You know what I mean?
I actually trained for a minute. I dedicated like a year of my life to boxing, bro. It was on Monday through Sunday every day. Kind of when I first met her.
Yeah.
Shout out my coach, compa Mr. Alonzo. He's busted right now. He'll be out soon training us again. Yeah.
I met him before, haven't I?
Yeah, at the
He's out of Anaheim,
yeah,
right?
he talked about he's the one talking about the basketball and all that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's doing some time. He'll be out in December, but I gotta pay his dues. But yeah, he was my coach. We took it serious, bro. We're working out Monday through Sunday for a whole year. You know, I actually fought. It was a brief boxing career. I got injured. I got my ass beat in Rosarito in front of all my family. Yeah. I went over there and I fought, bro. I got in the ring. I thought I had it, and that's when you realize there's always someone bigger and better than you, bro.
100%.
Yeah.
It's humbling, but that's life.
Yeah, I'm not making no excuses, bro, but I got my ass whooped over there.
And so, being the fact that you are 6'3", so were you in like a heavyweight division?
When I was training, I was actually cruiserweight.
Cruiserweight.
Yeah.
So what weight is that?
190.
190.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now I'm 260.
Yeah.
But when I was training, I was never able to get big, bro. Whenever I'm working out, whether it's being busted or out here, I just get skinny. I can't get no muscle or nothing like that.
Yeah.
It's my build.
Yeah, no, you're a big body. But I could tell though when we were at the with the homie, what's the homie's name again?
Motive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got down, we probably end up in a wrestling match, bro.
Yeah, I'll be winded for sure. You know, my now that I'm out of shape, bro, I just hope the 1-2 knocks him out.
Yeah,
if it
and I've
don't,
seen that 1-2 too. You know, as any man does, everybody sizes up. Everybody, bro. Like I size up all the time, and if I'm in the gym with you, I'm gonna check you out, bro. You know what I mean? And when I seen this dude fucking just big ass 6'3" dude, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm ever gonna be fucking with MALO, bro.
I mean, it's never that, but it's definitely. I think you got to get those hands ready, bro.
Yeah.
For whatever you're doing, you got to get those hands ready because you're not always gonna have a gun or a knife. Not that I do, but you never know when you have to get in a good 3-minute fight, bro.
Yeah, no, for sure. Are we lagging right here? Or are we good?
We're good.
We're good. Okay, cool. Thank you. Bob Fool got his. Oh yeah. So, someone's saying something right now. So when you went to Rosarito, you trained for that, and
All right. real quick, we'll get into that.
Yeah.
So,
when did you know?
So I was, especially when I first met my partner. I was training.
How long ago was this?
This was what, 3 years ago? I think 4. It was like 5 years ago. Yeah, it's been a while. So I was training full force, and for the record, I signed up for a cruiserweight fight. I did, but over there in Rosarito, they don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah.
So we got there. We left here like at 4 a.m. from OC. We got to Rosarito like at 6 in the morning, and it was funny because as soon as I got out the car, some big old dude had kept his eyes on. I thought he was someone's dad, bro. you know, some big old dude just kept sizing me up, and then it didn't cross my mind that he was the one I was gonna fight.
Yeah, you gonna fight? Yeah, fucking a full on mustache.
Yeah,
I mean,
I was 190 at the time. This guy was like 240, bro. Muscle. Yeah. So then finally we're about to weigh in, and I look back and I look up, you know, and I was like, oh shit, what gym you from, homie? He said, oh, I'm from El Rio in Orange County. I was like, oh, this is the fool I'm fighting, you know?
Yeah.
All right, man, let the best man win. And
you told him that?
Yeah, let the best man win. It was respectful. Let the best man win. And I'll show you the video later. I got it, you know. And then we went in there. It sucked because we got there like at 6 in the morning, and I didn't fight till like 8 p.m. So I was out in the sun just working. And then when we weighed in, I weighed in 194. This guy weighed in like 240.
Fuck.
Yeah. Muscle. I'm talking about Mike Tyson type shit, bro. Muscle. She's a witness, bro. Yeah.
Man, send me that video right now so we can watch this.
She has it. Look for it. Yeah. So yeah, bro. We get in there, and this shit was, bro. A lot of people in boxing, they turn down fights to not fuck up their record. You know, on an amateur record.
100%.
And my coach told me, hey, bro, you don't got to take this fight. This was like twice your size. Honestly, I probably wouldn't have. But my family from fucking Michoacan flew in.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they flew in. They couldn't come to, you know, they didn't got papers, so they couldn't come to U.S. I'm like, hey, fly into Rosarito. I got you guys. Yeah. So all my family, some of them I never met. You know, they all came down like, I ain't about a bitch out in front of my family.
Yeah, I know. It'd have been like pinchy pocho.
Yeah, bro. So I get in there, bro. I start doing my thing, and I was hella weak. I was 194, like I said. I was hella skinny. This guy was eating all my punches, bro. He was eating all my punches. He was throwing fucking haymakers from hell, bro. I'll shoot you guys the video.
Yeah, we'll throw it up there at the end of the podcast. We'll watch it.
And then, sure enough, bro, this fool caught me with a hook.
Oh, you got knocked out.
No, I got knocked. Well, okay, before that, I tore my rotator cuff before going in, and she actually gave me a tar pill shot so I wouldn't feel it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, before the fight.
Right before the fight.
Okay.
My shoulder was shot. So she gave me a tar pill shot. So I think if she didn't give me that, I would have been laid out.
Yeah.
But since he caught me with a crazy ass hook from hell, bro, and I'm just right there, bro. The only way I can explain it, Lucky, is woo.
Yeah, your brain feels like it's
And I don't know why. Something told me to check if my glove was still there. Bro, you can see the video. In the video, I'm looking down, and in my head, I'm thinking, like
he hit you so hard, your gloves fall off your hands.
Bro, on the hood, homie. On the hood. Hey, shout out the homies just pulled up. That's right.
What up, G?
Fresh out of jail, Sueño in the house.
What up, fellas?
That's right.
Yes, sir.
So I'm right there, bro. I just got cracked, and then I look. Oh, hey, the door, guys. Yeah. So then I look at my gloves, and I'm talking to myself, Lucky. I'm like, okay, my gloves are still here. Yeah. And I'm getting counted.
Yeah.
And I can't hear him counting me. So he's just like, all right, like, 6, 7. Then I snapped out of it. I'm like, oh, shit, I'm getting counted. And then he shook my hand, like, ¿Quieres continuar? Sí! I was turned, bro. Yeah. And then there's no rap cap. You see the video. I was turned. I'm like, sí! And we went back in, bro. This fool hit me with another hook, man. Yeah. And the ref just called it. And that was the end of my career, guys.
Everybody give it up for Malo's boxing career.
Yeah, that was the end of it. And so that was that. But shout out to my coach. He took his time. He always pushed me. He always pushed me to do better. I started pretty late boxing. I was like 27, so I had to do it a little faster than everyone else. But if anyone's interested in doing it, I definitely recommend. Teach you a lot of discipline, bro.
Yeah.
Teach you a lot of discipline. Once you start learning those combos, you're never gonna forget them.
100%.
You know?
Yeah. I did some Muay Thai for a while. And I got into a little minor fight, and I clenched the dude by accident. I mean, without even like clenched him. I mean, without even thinking about it, doing it, and that was just from repetition of training in the gym.
Yeah,
you know. But I have been in fights in the penitentiary, mainly in the penitentiary, bro. I've been in a couple fights, bro, where my punches weren't doing nothing.
You say it's muted, bro.
No, it's not muted.
What people are saying is laggy.
Tell them to refresh it.
Refresh your.
So they're calling me right now.
Yeah, refresh it.
Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah,
Because
no.
I'm listening to it and it's good.
Oh, you're listening to it?
Yeah,
That's good?
yeah, on my
Tustin, one of the nicest
Watching
cities
it
in
live.
Orange County. Hell yeah, we take pride in that.
Yeah, those streets are so clean, dude. What the fuck they clean those with?
We clean them.
Mr. Clean. Yeah. But anyways, it sucks when you get what I was saying is, and I hope you guys got. Casey said everything's good on this.
Yeah, I'm
Lucky
listening to
asked
my
for a
earphones
timeout
on my
during
phone.
the- Lucky asked for a timeout during the
Luckily
fade.
clenched his cheeks.
This shit tonight,
You walked in on that one, bro.
motherfuckers. We doing this shit, huh? You fucking assholes. I love you guys. Keep the fucking shit
Hey,
coming.
shout out Caleb Plant though.
Yes, sir. Caleb Plant. Anyways, do we start with Caleb Plant or do we start with your story?
Well, we're talking about boxing.
Yeah,
Might as
might as
well.
well yeah. So Caleb Plant.
It's Caleb Plant.
Share
the-
that story. Can you share that story?
Yeah, of course we can, bro.
Yeah, okay.
That's a homie from the hood, Weddle. Yeah, Caleb Plant. So that story was hella fucking random, bro. It was a Terrence Crawford fight. We're actually in my house. We're about to get a barbecue going because we were gonna watch the fight.
Yeah.
But last minute, one of my older homies, he came through with 12 fucking tickets, bro. He came through with 12 tickets to the fight, the Terrence Crawford, and it was a big lineup. I think Andy Ruiz was there, Pitbull Cruz. So
Shit, big dog fighters.
yeah, bro.
Good things about the bro too, and I say this. I've always said this. Regardless if I fuck with his music or not, I don't know him as a person or met him individually. You know what I mean? But I can say this, and I've said this since day one. That dude was getting more pussy than any motherfucker back in that day, bro. You know what I mean?
I partied with him the other day, bro.
That dude was slaying some pussy back
Yeah,
then.
he's
He probably
still doing it.
is.
He's still
Yeah.
doing it. I partied with him like a week or two ago, bro.
Yeah,
it was
man.
crazy. So
He turning these little hood rats Muslim and shit. I mean,
oh shit. So So then we go to the fight, and then the tickets were pretty good. The tickets were pretty good, but our goal, honestly, we seen how easy it was to sneak into the. I don't condone it, but you pay for your tickets. But it was so easy to sneak into the VIP section.
Yeah.
The security guard that was guarding us, I'm not lying, he was cross-eyed, bro. This fool was cross-eyed, so I'm like, all right, as soon as this fool turns, we're running in there.
Yeah.
I'm talking about this is where Cesar Chavez was, Devin Haney, Oscar de la Hoya, and that's where I met Caleb Plant as well. So sure enough, the cross-eyed security guard, he turned for a second, and we all just ran in, bro. We ran into the VIP section.
Yeah.
And then when we're going right there, we meet all sorts of celebrities. Cucuy de la Mañana was right there, which is dope, man. It was a good-ass experience. But the only person I went up to was Caleb Plant. You know, I've been following him for a while. I really respect his story. It's all over. You know, he's been through some hardships. He lost his daughter. He lost his mother. And he's still out here fucking giving his all, bro. You got to respect that.
he's a sick ass white boy.
Yeah, sick ass white boy, bro.
Straight up. Yeah.
So then, now our next goal was to get as close as possible to the ring, bro.
Yeah.
That's our whole goal was. So we're walking, we're just sneaking our way in, we're going up, and then
How many is there of you?
12.
12 of you.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn, bro, you're sneaking in a mob, bro.
Yeah, there was 12 of us, bro.
Everybody all dressed in black.
Yeah, my primo was there. Everyone. Yeah, there's 12 of us. So I'm like, all right, we're just gonna sneak in. But we passed the cross-eyed security guard in groups of 3. We didn't want to play it off, you know.
Okay.
Groups of
Tactical.
3.
I
Yeah,
see.
tactical. You know, we don't
Yeah.
want to ruin it for everybody.
Yeah.
So then, so finally we get to the VIP section, which is the floor tickets. Everyone's just chilling, having a good time, and I run to Caleb Plant. And then I don't know if you guys know, but Caleb Plant's always getting tested, bro. Right before that, I think he slapped Charlo, one of the Charlos. He slapped him up.
Yeah,
and
I saw
before
that.
that, he got into it with David Haney, and he's always with his wife.
Yeah.
Humble ass dude, always with his wife. So I walk past him, and I like, what's up, Caleb Plant? Hey, I respect you, you know?
Yeah.
And then I told him, hey, check it out, bro. You're in our backyard, homie. If anyone disrespects you, we got you. I never in my life thought that niggas gonna call me. I was going to get caught up on that.
Yeah.
So that was it, bro. We shook his hand. We didn't take no picture or nothing. We kept pushing. We were literally trying to get to the ring.
Yeah.
You know? So then, sure enough, I turn around, and that's when that video pops up that went viral on your page.
Yeah.
I turn around, he's getting fucking pressed. He's getting pressed, bro, by another boxer. But I didn't know he was a boxer.
Yeah.
So I looked, and I'm like, it's time to keep my word.
Yeah.
It's time to keep my word. And then, yeah, the rest is on video. We ran up there. We got busy. And we put out the threat. And we became best homies ever since, bro.
Sheesh. Let's go, baby.
Right after
Let's go, man.
right after that, I got his manager's number. He's like, hey, give me your number. I'm going to hit you up. But then right after that happened, something bigger happened. Eminem came out to perform.
Oh,
So
shit.
it, yeah, so it really kind of whatever just happened was not as cool as seeing Eminem perform, bro.
Yeah.
You know. So everyone forgot about it, and I had no idea anyone recorded. So then finally, the main event did come out. We got kicked out of the VIP section. The security's made everyone sit down, and I got his manager's number. And the next morning, Caleb Plant hit me up directly. He called me, "Hey, bro, there's a video of it last night. Do you mind if I post it?" I'm like, "Bro, I don't give a fuck. Post that shit." Yeah. And I think I sent it to you first, though.
Yeah. My boy sent it to me. And I asked him to say that. I said, "Fool, can I post this?" Yeah. You're like, "Hell yeah."
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
That shit went viral, huh?
It went, I think, over 1 million views, bro.
On my page?
On your page, over 1 million views,
man.
homie. Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. We be...
Yeah.
Shout out to the...
So then, right after that, bro, the next day, he took us to meet Canelo. All the fucking homies, bro. He took us to meet Canelo. We were his entourage because he was fighting on the Canelo undercard.
Let's
the
go.
Canelo.
Cold ass wrecking crew right there. Got the Tustin homies.
Yeah, the Tustin homies. We went deep, bro. After that, the fight was in Vegas. He's like, "Hey, bro, I got you guys on tickets too. Come watch the fight."
Yeah.
So he shot me 6 tickets, bro, and each ticket was like $4,000. Yeah. I didn't sell any of them.
I would have sold at least one, bro.
Hey, I regret not doing it.
Yeah, just one, bro, for just travel expenses.
Yeah, exactly. I just paid for my ticket. So yeah, sure enough, we get over there. I go down the list, but he asked me specifically to just make sure everyone that was there that night, because he got to meet all the homies, gets first dibs.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
I went down the list, and obviously last minute going to Vegas, it wasn't possible for everybody. So we went out there, we had a good time. He won that fight, and it's funny because he had the raza on his side on that one, bro. He had the raza was on him tough, right? And yeah, we
And why was that? Because they were just opposed from the other fighter?
After I mean all the comments and everything on YouTube, your page, everywhere, everyone say, "Oh yeah, he's
with the homies now."
Yeah, he's with the homie. He's the homie now.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah. And at his press conference on live TV, he shouted out the hood. He's like, "Hey, shout out to the homies from Tustin." I think he threw it up. He threw it up on live TV.
Homie Weddle.
Yeah, homie Weddle.
Yeah.
And he's a good ass homie. He be checking up on me. He calling me out the blue, see how I'm doing. And then recently, actually, Sueño just graduated high school this year in May.
Congratulations,
yeah, congratulations, Sueño.
Yeah, brother. I don't know why they're fucking with the churchgoer this morning.
So,
you gotta let them know. He'd be like, "Hey, bro, I'm a high school graduate.
Yeah. I got my GED.
Yeah, I'm doing things with my life.
Yeah. So
fuck with the dropouts.
It was only
Not the dropouts, but you know what I mean. The ones that didn't finish high school.
Hey, fuck those dropouts too. So then, so Sueño was graduating. I'm like, you know what, bro? And then he had another fight.
Okay.
Same experience, bro. He flew down to LA. He's like, bro, bring all your fucking homies. He's like, bring all your homies to the press conference. He's the only one that was allowed to bring his entourage.
Yeah.
No one else. He was the main event. Took all the homies. We all munched out. We had a great ass time. And you hear the video. He's all like, "Hey, anywhere I go, they go with me." Security, no, don't fuck with them, you know.
Let's go, baby.
And then sure enough, he ran it back. "How many tickets you need, MALO?" I was like, "Hey, shoot what you can." He shot me again 6 tickets for his next fight. Well, we already went to it for his graduation. Front row, bro, front row. That shit was funny because we were the only Mexicans going for Caleb on that one.
Okay, yeah.
Because he fought Resendez. A raza from Mexico, you know.
Yeah.
Bro, the whole crowd. He lost that fight. He did good. He did his thing, but he didn't come out victorious. So the whole time, bro, the whole crowd was just cheering for the raza, and we're just right there, just quiet, bro. You know? I love my raza, but that's the homie, bro. Loyalty to the homie.
100%.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes.
And then, he just had a kid. God bless him. And, that's the homie. He be tapping in, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Shout out to Caleb Plant, man. I started fucking with him after that. I seen the video. But I always kind of liked him, too, you know? And ever since he had lost from Canelo,
yeah,
I started kind of just like paying attention to him a little more, and I started rooting for him because Canelo showed him a lot of love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, Canelo's just a stand-up dude, bro.
All his fights, he's in the middle, getting down, bro. Caleb Plant.
Yeah, he's just a beast, bro. But there was this one fight where, man, it wasn't looking good for him. But then he just started fucking. I forget which one it was.
I think it might have been that Macomb one, bro.
It was that one, bro. The other white dude.
Yeah, we were there,
bro. That was a good ass
fight. When he started mopping him up, it was a trip.
When he started mopping him up, right? Like he started making a comeback, right? Whoa. Yeah. That's when fights like that is what sells me on a fighter. And because I started paying attention and I was listening to all the the bullshit that you were talking about that he was having with other fighters, and you know, and listening to him to talk, and I just started really paying attention to him. But yeah, man, that was a great fight.
Oh, he actually brought us out on his biography.
Okay.
Paramount Pictures. It should be out soon. He made us all sign it.
On the hood.
Yeah, he made us all sign NDAs. He made us all sign it. It's like, and then he brought us out on it, bro.
Sick. Man, that's dope.
That's
man.
the homie.
Super dope, man. All right, I think we're ready to get into
Let's
your
get into
story,
the
my boy.
nitty-gritty.
But what I want to do is I want to change my drink out. There was a gnat that was flying around me, and it finally flew right into my cup, bro.
Protein.
Thank you, my boy.
Too, please.
Yeah, if you can just dump that out, bro, and we can just get busy right here. Yes, sir. Okay.
Lucky people are asking, where's the mesh hood stocks shirt?
It's with my nylons, bro. Fucking
De La Hoya bought them all out.
yeah, De La Hoya. De La Hoya bought every single jersey, so fuck you, motherfuckers. I don't need you guys. You know what I mean?
And then not
You know what? Check it out. That was a prototype, a mock-up, and it was a 2X.
a little tight.
I could have went up. Easier went up one, bro. You know, but it was kind of fitted. You know, obviously you want to wear those a little looser.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, at least you had a shirt on under.
You imagine I did it, bro? Fucking just those Jolly Ranchers just fucking beaming out. You know what I mean? Fuck yeah, bro. That's when it would have really sold. You know what I mean?
Nah, you're doing your thing, homie.
All of West Hollywood would have fucking snatched those up.
Sold out first day.
Sold out first day.
It's not like it was the one that was kind of like the croc top. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
know, it was actually, it's a, you know.
People still wear that to the gym, bro. The mesh ones.
The mesh ones, yeah. They, you know, it's all good. You know what I mean? I can take it. I laughed at it. You know what I mean? When fucking dummy posted that shit. You know, but it's all good. I ain't tripping. I sold a bunch of them. I'll say that.
Hey, let's go.
Let's go. I sold a bunch of them, bro. You know what I mean? You know, so the old school dudes know. You know what I mean? But the young ones, man, the younger generation, the newer generation, they're just, they're just like, you know what I mean? You know, I don't know. It's just a different. It's just a different generation, bro. You know what I
It's
mean?
all good. They're gonna find a reason to hate either way. So
Oh yeah, I love it, bro. You know
might as
what I
well
mean?
make money off it.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Let's get our little things right here.
We're gonna
shit, my
raffle
bad,
one
my bad.
off.
Yeah, no, for sure.
We're gonna raffle.
Yeah, is there any more in there? Yeah, just go ahead and pour the rest in there, bro. We'll call it good. We'll be and with
That's
the table.
right. Hey, the chat showing love. That's right.
The table will be set. Sorry, guys. Lucky had a fishnet top talking about your favorite podcaster.
Oh, you're watching now, right?
Yeah.
He's your favorite podcaster too.
And his handle name is OG Smoker. Shut the fuck up.
Smoking dicks.
Raised in Tustin?
Raised in Tustin, bro. Let's get into it. I saw a comment earlier. It said Tustin's one of the nicest cities out there, and I truly believe that. And I stand by it, bro. I'm not ashamed of where I come from. Growing up in Tustin, it was very. I had the best of both worlds, you know, because majority of Tustin is suburbs or middle class. I was unfortunate to grow up on that. I did grow up in the small section where it is near poverty or close to poverty. You know, so I'm sure people automatically think Tustin, oh, this guy had a silver spoon, you know. It was nothing like that at all. As far as the streets, bro, Tustin in the streets, Tustin was definitely behind. Growing up for me, Lucky, we didn't know gun violence. I'll keep it 100. We didn't know gun violence. All we knew was putazos, bro.
Yeah.
You know? And I think that helped me out a lot in life, though.
Yeah.
It helped me out in life. Our neighbors in Santa Ana were already, you know, murdering every week and stuff. But in our city, when I was coming up and on the streets, most of my homies were all locked up. They were all doing 10, 20 years, broken off. They barely started getting out like 2016, 2017. Homies I never even met. So they started getting out, and that's kind of when things started getting active, you know. But before that, definitely growing up, I did have best of both. I had my godmother. She lived on the suburbs of Tustin, so I was able to experience that. But I grew up with my boys, bro. We just grew up no different than anyone else. Like I said, the biggest difference would be 100%. We didn't have that gun violence in Tustin growing up.
Yeah.
It was nothing like that. It was just you had a problem with someone, you'd get down. And I was getting down, bro, once or twice a week.
Yeah.
You know, I was getting down once or twice a week, and that's what everyone did. No one ever took it to the next level. I think gun violence barely started in Tustin probably like 2018, bro.
Oh, real shit.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll keep
I'm
it
glad-
100.
I'm glad you're honest, bro.
Nah, I'll keep it 100, bro. I'm not ashamed of anything.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's always saying Tustin has no murders. I'm gonna keep it like that, bro. Why are we gonna have murders in my city?
Yeah.
Right? There's only one voter in my city. Why should there be a reason for murders?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And people tend to talk shit about that. I don't care, man. We're happy over here. We all stick together. Most of me and my homies, we're all mostly sober for the most case. We're sober, getting money, motivating each other to get more money, do the right thing.
I like that, brother.
You know?
Yeah.
But that's growing up in Tustin. Like I said, I went to Tustin High for a couple of years. I got kicked out. And then I got kicked out of school when I was a sophomore. I was just a knucklehead, bro. I had no authority. I was raised by a single mother.
Where was your pops at?
My pops, that's a good story. He was in Riverside, but I didn't know him.
So did you ever know him? You never
I
knew
got
him?
to meet him when I was 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were 100% raised by a single mother.
100% raised by a single mother and two sisters.
And you didn't meet the man that brought you into this world until you were 18.
Yeah, I didn't meet him. I met him on accident, bro.
And I mean, how did that happen?
All right, so yeah, I finally turned 18. And we started exploring, me and the homies. You know, I remember I was in Riverside. Back then I had 1967 Cheyenne, my first car ever, and we're up there in Riverside looking for car parts. And then I'm like, you know what?
Pull up a picture of that car, Casey, please. Go ahead.
Yeah, a short bed. So I was like, you know what?
Oh, I know what it is now.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, 1967 C10.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's the Mexican version. Yeah, the Cheyenne. So I was like, hey, I have a family. My family has a shop around. I remember my family had a tire shop over there in Riverside. So I told the homie, hey, bro, let's go check it out. You know, something told me, let's just go check it out. Go see what my family's up to. You know, family I never grew up with. They never called me to check up on me. I was just in the area. You know, why not? So I pull up to my uncle's tire shop, and I see my uncle. My uncle's on the floor doing something. I think he's organizing bolts, you know, organizing tire supplies. And he looks up, and he's just stuck. He's on the phone with my grandma. Like, damn, llegó un cholo. That's the first thing he told my grandma.
Yeah.
He's like, I think it's Prieto. So he's talking in front of me. I think it's Prieto's son. I'm like, yeah, it's me, Theo. You know, and he got up, he gave me a hug, and we're just chilling. He's like, hold on, bro, I'm gonna call your dad. I was like, what? What do you mean? I'm gonna call your dad. I'm gonna tell him to pull up right now. Like, what you mean you call my dad? Like, hey, he's down the street. I was like, what? Bro, I grew up in OC, 45 minutes away from my pops. And then, sure enough, my dad...
It's not your fault.
Yeah, it's not my fault at all. You know, I don't blame him either, you know? I probably would have been a different man if he was in my life, you know? So he pulled up, bro, and I met 5 of my brothers.
Wow.
Yeah, my dad has 10 kids. Yeah.
Okay.
So he pulled up. It was a shock. I met my dad. I met my brothers I never met. You know, me and my dad, we respect each other as men, but that's it.
Yeah.
You know, he's never tried to discipline me. I would never, you know, it's not that I wouldn't listen to him. It's just, bro, you got no say so.
Yeah. So how was it growing up with just a mom? Do you have siblings?
Yeah, I have 2 sisters. My mom was the type of mom where she'd be she didn't know what to do with me, bro. I was a big ass kid. She's short. I was always running amok.
How short is he?
She's probably like what, 5'3", 5'2".
Yeah.
So she's short.
5'3" mom. Yeah.
So I started getting in trouble. I got on my first fight in middle school when I was in 6th grade when I first got suspended. After that, it was on and cracking, bro. I was never a good student. I never respected teachers. Now, you know, I learned the hard way going through life. I never learned anything in school, to be honest. I think I did 0 essays my whole life, bro. I never wrote an essay. It was never for me. I got kicked out.
School wasn't for you.
School was not for me. I was not wired for it, bro.
Okay.
I read
Is there a reason? Was your mind somewhere else?
I think I had ADHD, bro.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
I had ADHD. I couldn't focus in the classroom, and it just didn't make sense.
It was hard for you, bro.
Yeah, whatever they were telling me just didn't make sense, or I didn't want. Probably went in one year and just stay there. It didn't process, you know.
I have a daughter, my youngest daughter, Liana. I love you, baby girl. And I know you're not watching this with your mom right now. Better not. She has the ADHD and stuff like that, you know, and she might have. She's thus far it's been a little difficult. She's catching up. You know what I mean? But I don't ever want the school system to make her feel like a less of a girl, less of a young lady as she gets older. Because I'll take her so far quick out of that mug, and I'll put her in homeschooling, and you know what I mean. Like, and I just tell her, like, hey, you guys just need to learn how to do math, read.
Basic
shit. That's all I need you to go to school for.
Learn how to count your money.
And count your money. You know what I mean? And then I'm gonna teach you everything else.
Yeah, definitely.
Go ahead, brother. I'm sorry.
So yeah, no, of course. So yeah, growing up with just my mom, I was bad, bro. I remember a couple times I make her go to class with me. Just this is how bad your son is. They'll make her sit down right there. It was embarrassing, but whatever. She pulled through, and it was unfortunate too because mom was a single mom. And her having to take off time work to go to the classroom with me because I was being a knucklehead.
Was hard.
It was hard.
Yeah, you gonna feel it in it somewhere.
Yeah.
The refrigerator, the bill.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And
what's her background, bro?
My mom was born in Mexico.
Okay, so you're first generation.
First generation over here. Her and her sisters, minimal education. So I give it up to my mom, bro. She came over here. She didn't know English. She was raising 3 kids on her own. You know.
Wow.
Now
salute to her. What's her name?
my mom's name is Rosa. Rosa Onofre. Yeah. Oh shit. Rosa.
Yeah.
Yeah. She did her thing, man. She always all my trials and tribulations. But my mom was the type of mom though, where she didn't know what to do with me. So whenever the cops would come look for me, she'll tell them where I was. Or tell them what I was up to. She wanted me to learn the hard way.
Yeah.
I never had a shoulder to cry on.
She wasn't gonna lie for you on your bullshit.
She was not gonna lie for me, bro.
Yeah.
My son probably did
she's
that.
She's not a part of the game.
Let's go find them together type shit.
Yeah, she ain't living by these street rules. She living by mama rules.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
And he need a timeout.
Yeah,
Or
man.
he needs somebody to talk to him because there's not a man in the house to talk to him.
Exactly.
So maybe he'll listen to a police officer.
Yeah. So in 5th grade, bro, I was already 5'10", 190 pounds.
In 5th grade?
In 5th grade, homie.
Damn it, bro.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers hated when you walked in the lunch hall, huh? You were just like,
Yeah, so I was
cookie.
So it was hard, man. But I always respected her. I never once raised a hand on my mom. I never once, called her out her name.
Salute to you, bro.
Mando.
Yeah, that's love, bro.
At a young age, I realized I didn't have a shoulder to cry on, and I also realized don't ask for shit. You ain't gonna get it,
Due to just lack of
resources.
Resources.
My mom's
And here you are in Tustin, correct?
correct. Yeah. In
So
Tustin, man.
believe it or not, assholes, there can be individuals, kids raised up in Tustin and have a lack of resources, can potentially living the same life that you live inside your home in South Central, but in Tustin.
Yes,
You know
sir.
what I mean? Come on now.
Yeah. So she did her thing. She got me and my sisters through high school, and not only that, real quick to her, she just beat cancer last year. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, man.
Rosa, let's go.
Yeah, she beat
Love.
cancer, ovarian cancer, strong woman. And I learned everything from her. I never felt like I needed my dad, bro.
Yeah.
I never felt, even to this day, I'm closer to my homies than I am with my pops.
Yeah.
It's like that Tupac song says, when my pops died, I didn't cry.
Yeah.
I think I'll feel the same way about it, I can't cry for someone that wasn't there for me, bro. You feel me? And I'm a father myself now. There's no excuse for it for me. There's no excuse for me. I'm sane, I'm sober, I'm out here. There's no excuse that his excuse was he was scared of my mom. Like, bro, miss me with that shit, homie. Do what you gotta do. Fucking $50 every now and then would have been nice. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, God bless my mom. She did that. She put us through it. She's still working to this day, minimal. But so all these women, I see a lot of women out here struggling, bro. There's no excuse for it. There's no excuse. My mom did it, not knowing English, with no resources. I'm sure you can do it too.
Amen.
Amen, brother.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers to that. Yeah. Cheers to all the powerful, the strong single moms out there. And then talking about his mom, she came from Mexico, so that's just a whole nother notch on her belt of surviving, right?
She'll definitely whoop my ass, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, she definitely whooped my ass. I was little, like I said, I never once raised my voice at her or got crazy, but she put hands on me, man, the Mexico style.
Yeah.
And I don't blame her for it. I deserved it. I 100% deserved whatever I had coming, But she did her thing. It was definitely a struggle, and I commend her for that. I learned how to work because of her. She got me working since I was 12, bro.
What was your first job?
My first job, before 12, I was cleaning offices with her.
Okay.
And then once I hit 12, I started selling newspaper prescriptions door to door.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was hella janky. Don't ever let your kids do it. And looking back, should not have been on those streets, bro. I should not have been knocking on the streets of Compton when I was fucking 12. They'll leave us in some ghetto ass spots, going door to door, trying to get people to sign up for OC Register or LA Times.
Brother, that's a powerful testament or a powerful piece of your story right there. Being 12 years old, and having to do something like that.
Had to, bro. I remember before.
Were you trying to bring food to the table?
That's all it was. Because before that, I said I was the only boy in the house. I ended up being the man of the house at a young age, and before that. I remember being 10, 11, having to be on, I'm not ashamed of it, having to be on the phone, translating for my mom, asking her bosses for loans, bro, just to make rent,
Damn.
But it made me who I am. And it definitely made me, I'm not going to ever put my kids through that, but my mom did her thing, bro. But that was tough, knowing what rent was, knowing what homeless could have been. And we were homeless a couple of times, bro. But she always kept us together.
There you go, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to moms, man.
Yes, sir.
And so you said you dropped out in the 10th grade. Did you graduate ever?
Yeah, I did graduate actually.
Okay, you ended up graduating.
Thanks to my sister, my little sister. So once I got kicked out of regular traditional school, I went to Hillview, which was a continuation school right there in Tustin as well. I was only there for like about a month, bro, and I got kicked out of there as well. And then I started doing independent studies.
Okay.
So it was once a week. You get a packet, and you see you next week. Bro, I was not doing those packets, bro. I was paying my little sister $2. $2, she'll get my packet done, go buy a bag of chips, and we'll call it a day. But I graduated, man. I graduated with a high school diploma from the Orange County Board of Education.
Congrats, good for you on that. How old is your sister that helped you with that? Younger?
Oh, she's 2 years younger.
2 years younger.
Yeah.
So she's like, fool.
$2 came through, bro.
So you gave her confidence. Well, shout out to her, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a super solid right there. Like when you were graduating, she's like, nah, fool.
Yeah,
I'm graduating.
Yeah.
Are we graduating?
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
And hey, that's dope, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, 'cause you need that diploma, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Learning, reading was never my thing. I actually read my first book in jail, but we'll get to that in a bit.
Yeah.
My first book ever I read as an adult was definitely in jail, bro.
That's sister brotherly love right there, man. For real. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So I started kicking it with my homies when I was 14, 15. I didn't have no brothers or no father in my life. So all my homies became my brothers off the top. You know, they were all my boys. I would do as much as I would for them. I'd take my shirt off my back for them. We started, like I said, at my time, growing up, I didn't have older homies. They were all busted doing 10, 15, 20 years. You know,
when did Tustin start? The neighborhood start? Do you know? Was it like
according to Reddit?
Reddit, yeah.
According to Reddit, it started in 2021.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. According to Reddit, there was 5 original cliques, and they all got together. According to Reddit, they all got together. The original cliques at the time, shout out to them, was Los Wickeds, was Bottle Brown Revolution, Laurel Hood Tustin, Tustin Maniacs, and Evil Thugs. Those were the originals.
Original cliques. So fuck Reddit. When did it start? I mean, was it 80s or 90s?
Oh, gangbang started in the 90s.
In the 90s.
Tustin.
Okay.
But like I said, there was different cliques.
Old school cliques.
Old school cliques.
And so these are dudes in that neighborhood, Chicanos, Mexicanos, yes. Right? You know what I mean? That just like, you know, we all live in Tustin. Bam. You know what I mean? We all part of each other. You know, they're hanging out. They had, you know, similar, appeals, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was the 90s. It was active.
Yeah, 100%.
And even though we're from Tustin, Santa Ana is literally across the street from us.
Yeah, and you got to deal with those fucking animals.
It's a whole different playing field.
Yeah. Is it hard? Is it hard when you're, say, this is a kind of a random question, but I think it's a legit question. Is it hard? Okay, Tustin, and then you got Santa Ana. Like Santa Ana, you know what I mean? There's some hood in that mug, right?
There is, bro.
You know, it's
shout out Santa Ana.
It's rough. It's rough out there, you know.
Yeah.
And then here you guys from Tustin that, you know, experience your own poverty and, you know, personal whoop-de-whoop-whoop in a nice area. Some are not, right? Is it hard to go against these dudes that are kind of advanced in the street in a sense? Would you consider them advanced?
They're definitely, like I said, they're definitely advanced because they've been having that gunplay since the 90s consistently.
Yeah.
Where I mentioned growing up for me, I never had gun violence, bro.
Yeah.
I never, the first time I had gun violence when I went to Santa Ana.
Yeah.
I started partying over there, and that's the first time I was, oh shit, I'm getting shot at. You know, first time I seen gun violence, so it was different. But as far as us in Tustin, back in like the late 90s, early 2000s, Tustin PD was locking everyone up and throwing away the key.
Yeah, because they said not in our city.
Not in our city, bro.
Yeah, and then it's a strong community, people with, you know, money, right?
Yeah.
And they're obviously
ties.
they're obviously at these community meetings or whatnot, and they're like, hey, we need to get these little gangbangers out of here, you know?
I mean, I'm sure that's what happens.
Yeah, 100%. And
we have a gang unit.
Yeah, of course, right? If there's a gang in a city, they're gonna have a gang unit, 100%.
Yeah.
You know, and it's all it sucks in the sense for you guys because all they have to focus on
one group of people
is one group of people.
Bro, this is like fucking warfare, homie. When we post up for one of Sueños music videos, we get raided within an hour, bro. I'm talking about drones, bro. I'm talking about drones. 20 cops from one side, 20 cops from another side. Everyone getting tackled.
Have you ever thought about moving your hood to a different city?
No, never that. I mean, it's Tustin. It's Tustin.
I feel it.
That's
I
all
feel
I
it.
know.
But I'm just saying, just with the cop surveillance and stuff like that, you know what I mean? If you can't even shoot a music video, it's just like, damn, man. You know what I mean?
Makes it a lot harder. It makes it a lot harder for us, but also makes it a lot harder for our ops.
Yeah.
to come on by and try to get away with something. Everyone gets caught, bro.
Yeah.
Everyone's getting caught, both sides. We can't fart there without them knowing, you know?
Yeah.
And I mean, like I mentioned, just today, fucking young Sueño, he was on the way to pick up the homie for church. They raided him without a warrant. I don't care if there's backlash. They raided him without a warrant. He's not on probation, and he's a minor.
It's probable cause, they call it, because he's already associated on paper, probably.
Yeah.
Pictures, music videos. He's already associated. So all they need is probable cause, and they don't need a warrant for nothing.
Yeah.
That's what it is, brother. Straight up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So just this morning, like I said,
it wouldn't happen to you like that in another city.
yeah, they don't got time for that in Santa Ana.
Every time I go to LA, Anaheim, Santa Ana, I've been pulled over. They just let me go.
I want to say this. Shouts to the LAPD. You know what I mean? Man, so much easier dealing with the LAPD, man. There's so much. If you ain't committed a murder, get your ass up out of here,
Even
bro.
Santa Ana's like that too, bro.
Yeah.
I remember my
Santa Ana's rough, bro.
Yeah, the cops right there, they're just looking for murderers. Because I remember my 21st birthday, clearly, we were in the car. Everyone had a 40. Everyone had bud, but we had no guns. Like I said, there was no gun violence, you know? So we get pulled over, Santa Ana PD, and then everyone had a fucking open 40 in their hand, bro. We couldn't toss it out the window. They searched the car and let us keep our 40s and go on with your night, bro.
Like I said, baby. Yeah. No guns? Hey, we ain't tripping.
Yeah.
We
Have a good time.
Yeah, I mean, there is most definitely a pecking order, and there's bigger fish to fry in their scope of work.
Yeah.
You know, and
But definitely in our city, yeah, like you mentioned, they have time to focus on just one group of individuals, and we get the shit end of the stick.
Have you ever tried to, like, you know, when Tustin police comes through, and I'm not gonna talk shit about these officers. I'm not gonna talk about shit about any police department, but I'll say this. You know what I mean? Sometimes. Hey man, we're just out here shooting a music video, bro. Like there's no guns, there's no violence, we ain't harming nobody. Like, you know, sometimes maybe have a dialogue or just like, hey bro, what's up, man? Get the fuck off our shit, you know?
No, yeah, they asked for a permit, bro.
Oh damn.
Yeah, they ain't laying no video, bro.
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
that's pretty legit right there.
You know, but
fucking permit, huh?
Yeah, but I give all my homies props because growing up, definitely like you said, Tustin was always like they looked at us less than everyone else, bro. So for me, I had an uphill battle, you know, getting into the system and everything. I was always getting tested, bro. We'll get into that. But yeah, and to wrap that up, Tustin, beautiful city. The police definitely do their thing. They're on us. And yeah, man, don't read a book by its cover. You know, there's a lot of solid homies out there that still doing their thing, bro.
Well, salute to you guys for just being sober, man.
Yeah.
You know, not using that hard drugs or anything like that. I'm sure there's a couple balloons around once in a while, huh?
Yeah.
That's that new shit on them balloons and shit. Yeah. Every time
We
I
actually don't like that either, bro.
Huh?
We don't like that.
Yeah. I mean,
don't get me wrong, I done it. But
they gave me one balloon one time and I inhaled it and then I started talking like Donald Duck. So I don't know what the fuck was in that shit. You know what I mean? I think it was helium, bro. They hit me with helium. No, I've done the Nas back in the day, bro. Back in the day, they would have it in a can. They would have the big tanks too. It's not a new thing. It's just new now because you see everybody with balloons. But back then they would have the tank, and you hit it directly from the fucking tank like a hose, or they had the can. And I did it one time in like
the air duster.
Yeah, bro. I did it one time in like '91. I think it was like '91, '90, and I passed out. I was in a house party. I think it was in Pasadena, and I passed out and I fucking landed straight on my face. And I remember at first it was like a fucking boom, boom. It was like a ball bouncing in my head,
like when
bro.
I got knocked out.
Yeah, it was like a ball bouncing in my head. I swear to God, I remember this to this day, and I haven't done it since. You know what I mean? But it was a ball, like just getting rallied back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You know what I mean? And then I woke up on my fucking. Oh no, I woke up because the homies picked me up. These fools that I was with picked me up, dog. You know what I mean? They're like they're all laughing, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
Does that make sense? Does it make it?
No, yeah, I've seen people lose their teeth.
Huh? Yeah.
I've seen people lose their teeth because of that shit.
I hate to lose my teeth over some motherfucking a balloon or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, it is what it is.
Definitely.
So let's move forward on to this interview right here with the homie MALO Tustin. Appreciate you once again, brother, for coming out.
It's
you know
an
what
honor
I mean?
to be here, homie.
Yeah, bro. It's your first interview, brother.
It is my first interview. I promised it to you a while ago, bro.
Yes, he promised it to me,
Yeah.
and I love you for that, brother.
Yeah.
I love you for that.
We were recently on I've been on other podcasts, but just a side guest, bro. Whenever they try to get into my life, I'm like, hey, hold up, bro. You have to tune into Hood Stocks for that one.
My dog.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this is the homie right here, man.
Nah,
This the
you've been
homie.
solid with us since day one, homie.
Appreciate you, brother.
You show a lot of love to me since the first day I met you, and for me, I think loyalty is everything, bro. You know.
You know what? I got mad love for the Orange County homies. You know what I mean? Straight up. You obviously the homie Menace.
Shout out Menace.
Yeah,
That's the homie.
boys from the hood. You know what I mean?
The boys.
Yeah, Wicked. I was just talking to OG Wicked the other day.
OG Wicked is a pillar of society too.
Yeah, I was just talking to homies. So I want to shout out to all you homies out of Orange County, man. It's a lot of love, and even sometimes when I go out to events, you know what I mean? Shit, you see me mobbing out there, I'll have my boys from Orange County with me, you know what I mean?
You got Largo with you?
Yeah, I'd be an LA dude, bro, with my boys from Orange County, you know what I mean? I don't care where you from. This is Hoodstocks. We a community right here, you know what I mean? Right. And like-minded people come together, bro, and we make sure we okay even in those environments, you know what I mean? You know, and these dudes make sure that I'm okay, you know what I mean? Even though they know that, you know what I mean, I'm gonna do whatever, you know what I mean, comes. I mean, a fist fight ain't nothing, right? Yeah, I mean, that's easy work, you know?
You know what?
No gunplay or nothing like that. We ain't fuck with none of that. We fucking stall out that situation, you know what I mean?
I recently started coming out to the OC nightlife because of the music shit we're doing, bro.
Yeah.
But it's always love, homie.
Yeah.
It's always love. Where we're at. For sometimes they trip on us because of the colors we wear. They be asking us questions, you know? Because we do, our high school color is red and black. So we rocked the red and black.
Yeah.
I think Sueño got pressed one time by King Little G. I wasn't there.
Oh, is that right? Baby Sueño? We'll talk about it one day.
Yeah, we'll talk about it one day.
Shout out to King Little G, man.
And then we were at the Capone show 2 weeks ago. Shout out Capone, that's the homie. We were at the Capone show and some girl started tripping on us. What's up with the red?
Yeah.
You know, like, hey, we're from Orange County, you know?
Well, you know, my hood wears red too.
That's right.
Because I used to wear it all the time, but I don't wear it too often because now I'm kind of like I'm on a public platform. I'm representing, you know, we represent a lot of the fellas right here, good guys that have overcame a lot of adversity in their life, ex-lifers, you know what I mean? And so I try not to, I pick and choose some of my things, and I don't. But me and my boys back in the day, we were all on parole. I think it was like 98. 99, and we started a clique called the Hot Boys. And before that, our color was baby blue. Highland Park was baby blue with the Speedy Gonzalez. Then we started the Hot Boys because there was a song out on the radio, the Hot Boys, I think it was Lil Wayne and shit like that. And we were out there just fucking wrecking shit in the hood, and there was different groups. And we were like, man, we the motherfucking Hot Boys. And that's when the Chiles came out, and they already called us jalapenos, you know what I mean? So it just made sense.
I seen that picture of you, bro. That young, when you were young in that picture, right? Like in your 20s?
Yeah, I was like probably like 22 right there, bro.
I was like, which one's lucky? But
it's hard to tell.
It was
huh?
the one in the back with the thick eyebrows. yeah, that was you, right? You were in the background.
I was with the Los Angeles jersey, bro.
Oh man, I probably got you wrong, bro.
Yeah, let me show it to you real quick, bro. Yeah, it's funny, bro. So what happened is as you get older, I'm 48 now, and as you get older, your head expands, bro. You know what I mean? Some people are like, oh, your hairline's fucked up. You know what I mean? It's like, well, my hairline's always been like that. What happened is your head starts fucking expanding and getting, this is me right here, bro.
Oh, no way. I thought this was you back here, smiling.
No, that's my homeboy Ray Loco, bro.
Oh shit,
that's me right there,
that's
bro.
Right. You look like you're having fun, homie.
Oh yeah, that's the homie Sleepy, Dreamer. I mean Ray Loco.
Day one, shout out to them, homie.
Yeah, they shit, man. These dudes, these times were wild, bro.
I can only imagine.
Fucking dumb wild, bro. You know what I mean? Born. Gunplay and all that shit. You know what I mean? And then my dog was Sleepy from my neighborhood, and he's one of the biggest snappers from my hood, bro. Like he would look for the fights. Like, hey, Don, what's wrong with you? What are you looking at, bro? You know what I mean? And then he'd act like he was cool. He'd act like he was gonna shake your hand and
punch him.
No, then he would hit you with the bottom of a 40 bottle, bro. Yeah. Or one time where it never failed with this dude, bro. It never failed, bro. This dude started shit everywhere, and I followed him like a little puppy because I fuck with the dude. You know what I mean? I thought he was cool as fuck, and I gravitated towards him because I like the energy. You know what I mean? I was like, hell yeah, bro. Let's do this shit, dog. Bro, one time he had a pair of nail clippers, bro. He was trying to stab some dude with a pair of nail clippers with the little pointy side up. He was just he's a wild dude, bro.
The little curve?
Yeah, with the little curve, bro. The dude is a fucking nut, bro. The 90s, bro, were just like the homies that were breeded in the 90s were fucking absolutely out their fucking mind, bro. They were fucking, bro. It was nuts in the 90s. I mean, damn, man.
I'm a 90s baby.
Gotta make a movie about these dudes because I was around so many like strong characters, bro. Like this is who they are, you know what I mean? And they're young dudes to think about and think in hindsight and think like, damn, we were so young. They were young and they were already like this in the teens.
Yeah,
they're already like this, bro. They're already fucking just fucking nuts.
Nuts. Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Like it's just it's a testament to the times. You know what I mean? Having to survive amongst dudes like that and whatever they went through to put them to that point, you know? But anyways, sorry about that, dog. Let's continue.
Of course.
Where are we at in the story?
I don't know. Let's get into it.
Yeah. So 18.
18. I started getting busted, bro. I never went to juvenile hall. The PD out there, remember, like they're on it like that. Like, hey, we're just waiting for you to turn 18, bro. We got some shit lined up for you. So sure enough, as soon as I turned 18, I started catching cases, bro. And this was still in the 2010s, 2009. So they're breaking everyone off still at that time with no evidence.
Yeah.
I'm sure you remember. So sure enough, now we get into the story. But before I get into the story, I just want to make it clear again. I'm not glorifying this. This is just my story. This is what I went through. And I hope you guys learn from it, right? So
talk to the chat real quick.
You want to continue the story, or should you want me to do ads real quick?
Yeah, let's run ads right now.
All right, let me run ads real quick.
Yeah, let's run ads. Everybody, let's run ads, and then we're going to get into
The meat and potatoes.
Yeah, the meat and potatoes of this right here. Everybody give it up for MALO, Tustin, baby. And shout out to the fellas who are in the studio as well. Love and respect
Shout
to you,
out.
brothers. Yeah, let's go.
Shout out OC. You know what it is. LA
Orange
too.
County, stand up, baby. Nothing but love. Let's go, Casey.
What up? All right, here we are. Shockaware. It's more than streetwear. It's a culture, a lifestyle rooted in individuality and self-expression through clothes, all right? Shop now at shockaware.com and use code HoodStocks15. That's HoodStocks15, all right? Shockaware. Go. All right, you looking for some good quality cannabis? I mean, killer quality cannabis. Hit up the folks at Killakushcali. They specialize in bringing you everything from OG to exotic. Let me tell you, they got it all, baby. So hit them up at Killakushcali at gmail.com. That's Killakushcali at gmail.com, or on Instagram, Killakush.Los Angeles. Or you can hit them up at Drip Fits Apparel in the city of Whittier, all right? And that's at 13800 Leffingwell Road, Whittier, California. Okay. Royalty Honey Pack, man. Let me tell you about this, all right? For when you need to go from I'm tired to I'm him. It's that simple, all right? Slide through to royalhoneydeal.com and thank us later, all right? Use code LUCKY for 25% off. That's Royal Honey Deal. Use code LUCKY for 25% off. Doop. All right, let's get moving. All right, we're calling all bakers and chefs. Upgrade your kitchen with Origin Bakery and Restaurant Equipment. Ovens, mixers, and more at unbeatable prices. Visit them in the city of South El Monte or call them at 626-579-3580. Level up your culinary game today, all right? Hey, you caught up? You need backup? Well, call Doug Sherrod, all right? The King Kong of criminal defense. He's beating cases and going ape shit in the courtroom, so you don't have to. Tap in at KingKongLawyer.com and lawyer up like a beast. It's that simple. KingKongLawyer.com. All right? Get this. Check this out right here. Got a little something for you guys right here. Check this out. Boom. See that? Venice Kush, your go-to cannabis shop on the Venice Beach Boardwalk, all right? You can find them at 1827 Oceanfront Walk right next to the Marathon Burger. Look, I'm holding up one of their classic lemonades, all right? Cannabis infused, okay? You could call them at 424-238-5476, or you can follow them at Venice Kush Shop on Instagram, all right? But check this out. If you mention Hoodstocks, you will get the Gangsta package, all right? Once you get the Gangsta package... Wait, Lucky, what was in the Gangsta package again? You didn't, I don't think you fully
Just a couple
disclosed.
pictures of your mom, bro. That's it, though.
Hey, go to Venice Kush Shop and get the Gangsta package and send me pictures, right? To prove Lucky wrong. That shit ain't in there. There's better stuff than that. But check this out. Mention Hoodstocks, all right? And you'll get a certain... What are you looking for, a lighter?
Can you give me that Venice Kush bag over there?
This one? Yeah, got you. Look at that Venice Kush bag right there. It's going, it's flying. Venice Kush Shop, all right? Gangsta package. Get it. All right, it's officially a buyer's market. Home prices are softer, and that means opportunity, all right? If you're a homeowner, now's the time to consolidate debt before your property value drops. All right, if you're looking to buy, get pre-approved so you can strike fast when the deal hits. All right, Andrew Casada and his team at Prime Equity Mortgage work with 50 plus banks and have helped thousands of families in the last 15 years. All right, call 626-825-6565, or you could follow him at Andrew QUEZADA.homeloans on Instagram and TikTok. Okay, it's that easy. Hey, shout out to Lux Tattoos. Hit him up for that fresh ink at Lux_tattoos_ on Instagram. Okay, hey, check this out. Cali Peptides, man. Your trusted source for premium peptides. Unlock your potential with high quality peptides you can count on. They may have TRT. Visit CaliPeptideSource.com. Cali Peptide Source, and experience the purity, potency, and performance you could trust. All right. You could also call or text at 714-269-1900. CaliPeptideSource.com. Hit them up. All right, here we go. History in the making. Crazy Cat presents the first women's lowrider V-Claw tattoo show. All right, that's September 14th, 2025, from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Ontario Convention Center, Lowriders V-Claws Inc., Queens. Don't miss the first ever event celebrating the culture, style, and artistry of women in the scene. All right, you can get your tickets now at streetqueenswithaz.com. That's STREETQUEENZ.com. Okay, and check this out. Go to www.50racks.com to get all of your mess hood stock shirts today. Let's go.
Fishnets, baby. Fishnets are back in style, guys. You fucking assholes.
Hey, shout out J-Rod. Have you seen the homie J-Rod, the electrician?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I love his energy, bro. That's the homie, fool. I need to drink a beer with that homie.
J-Rod? No, is it J-Rod, the chubby guy, right?
Yeah, he's on here? Yeah, all pitudo.
All pitudo? Yeah, he's cool.
Let's go. Let's get into this talk.
All right, let's go. We're back. Once again, guys, it's not to glorify anything. It's just my story as a juvenile. So let's get into it. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, I started doing time when I was about 18 years old, Lucky. And like I mentioned, I'm from the city of Tustin, bro. So I was on a mission, homie. I was on a mission to put us on the map.
Okay.
You know?
You felt like you guys weren't getting your respect?
Of
or
course
you
not.
just wanted to earn yours?
Yeah, of course not. I mean, I had nothing else going on for me. I didn't have no job. I had no kids, you know? So at that time, it was like, all right, this is what I'm dedicating myself to. I'm going to put us on the map. So off the top, I started going in jail. Every time I'd be in jail, I'd be running squabbles. I was always getting down. I was always getting tested, Lucky. Always.
Yeah.
Oh, you're from Tustin? Tustin what? You know, I'll show you. So I think a lot of my homies from my generation grew up in the same way. We were always not getting that respect. We were getting the disrespect at the end of it.
Yeah.
So obviously...
nobody in Orange County was respecting Tustin. Is that safe to say?
Yeah, it's safe to say. It's definitely safe to say. Like I said, majority of my homies at the time were busted, the older heads. So it was just pretty much... It was a drought, homie. Like from 2005 to like 2010, 2012, it was a drought.
Yeah.
And in the county, when I started doing time, there's always like three. If there was 100 homies, one of them possibly was from Tustin.
Yeah.
So there wasn't many of us in the system. You had to feel the proud, you know. So So I started running amok, started getting down all the time. I was always getting tags. I never got away with shit. But one day I did have an opportunity. I remember I got down that day in the kitchen. I was working all right, fast rewind. I was fighting a case in 2012. I was there for an assault with deadly weapon and GBI. While I was in there, I rose my hand. You know, someone had to go. According to the document, someone had to go. And I was like, all right, I'm down. You know, it wasn't shit to me, bro. I was like, I'm down. We'll do it right now. I was like, nah, bro. So this was the plot twist when I agreed to it, to do what I did that day. That I thought it was something light. Quick bathroom checkada.
And this is in the county jail?
This is in the county jail.
Okay. So
like, all right, quick checkada, homie, I'm down. You know, like, all right. So when they told me, like, all right, you know, you down? Like, I'm down, homie, let's get this shit cracking. Like, all right, but when the day room ends, you got to rush them. I was like, oh, shit. They told me straight out, like, you got to rush them until the cops intervene. Yeah. So I was like, all right, there's no backing out now. So we went forward with it. We did what we had to do, homie. We took care of business. The homie that we did it on did not cooperate with the police at all. Did not cooperate with the investigation. He kept a gangster.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to him. He was from La Fabrica, Anaheim. It was just, for me, it was just, fuck it. You know, I put hands on someone, something light. Didn't think anything was gonna come out of it. So as soon as day room ended, we did what we had to do. We got pepper spray. We got taken to the hole. I thought that was the end of it.
Yeah.
You know, I got taken to the hole. I did 2 weeks in there. And the hole in Orange County, bro, that shit sucks. I've been in a couple holes. The worst one I've been in for me is definitely Orange County. They keep you in a little 8x6 cell with no windows, light on 24/7. I can't, you know, I don't know many other holes, but that one was just miserable. But whatever. I did what I had to do. I got out. I got out when I was 20, lucky. Thought nothing of it. I thought that was the end of it, you know. I was bragging to the homies. Like, I just removed some fool. I did what I had to do. So then a year passes, almost a year passes in 2013. And this is September 2013. Now I'm actually living in Riverside. I moved out there with my pops. Like I said, I met him when I was 18.
So you're living with them now?
I started with 2, but then I got my own spot.
Can I get one of those, please?
The drink?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You heard him the first time.
No, it's good. I seen that ice, and I'm like, man, that shit looks refreshing. So you're living with your pops. That's interesting.
Yeah, living with my pops. When I got out of jail, he's like, hey, come over here. I started working.
Okay.
That's the one thing he did show me. He showed me how to work on cars. I started working the first day I moved in with him. He put me to work. We're working. I started getting my life together. I just turned 21. I start partying, bro. I got my own spot with the homies. Everything's going good, bro. Literally, I got another job. I was working as a diesel mechanic at the age of 21. Things were starting to turn around for me. I was getting my life together, lucky. And then it was September 23rd. I had an Angels game down here in OC, and I was living out there in Riverside. I remember I was running late. I got off work. I run to my pad, take my clothes off, shower, get dressed, and I head out. Right? I threw my clothes on the floor. I didn't even look back. I go to the Angels game right here in OC. It's relevant. I go to the Angels game in OC. I'm right there with my boys and a couple homegirls. We're just doing our thing. We stopped partying like around 3 in the morning, and I had to be back the next day because I had the day off. It was September 24th. I had the day off from my homie's memorial. He just died 2 years prior to that. Rest in peace, Joseph Castro. So I was very close to him. I was close to his mom. So I took the day off, just spend it with her. You know, go to do our services, do a memorial for him.
Yeah.
And so I told myself after the Angels game, I'm like, why drive back to Riverside? I'm gotta come back to OC tomorrow. Let me just stay at my mom's. So I go to my mom's pad, bro. I had the key. I helped myself in. I crash out, bro. I got home safe. I crash out. The next morning, bro, this is where it starts. But the only reason I'm bringing it up because I literally dodged it. So the next morning at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, my phone starts getting blown up, lucky. It was my roommates. I had roommates over there. I was like, what the fuck? So I answered.
At your pops' crib?
No, I moved away from my pops. I'm
Riverside.
Okay,
Yeah,
Riverside.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad lives in Riverside. I moved out, had my own little spot. It was cheap, bro. Rent was like $250 back then, you know?
Yeah.
It was a spot with the homies, getting my life together. Definitely things were turning out good. So then I come out over here and I spend the night with my mom instead of coming back to Riverside and driving back the next day. And I start getting blown up, bro, at 6 in the morning. You know, sure enough, I answer, and it was my roommates. I'm like, what's going on, bro? It's too early for this shit, you know? They're like, hey, bro, we just got raided. Excuse me. And hey, bro, we just got raided. And I was like, all right, who they looking for? You know? They're like, they're looking for you. I was like, oh, shit. I'm like, okay, was it probation, gang unit? You know, what's going on? Bro, it was the FBI. And I was like, hey, bro, that's too early for this shit, you know? I didn't believe it one bit.
Yeah.
It's too early for this. So I was like, hey, guys, I'm going back to sleep. You know, I don't got time for this shit. Like, nah, for real, bro. It was the FBI. They're looking for you. They sent me a picture of the card. So they sent me the when they raided my pad. From what my roommates told me, they came in full tactical gear, night vision, blocked off the whole street, and yeah, they were looking for me. So when I got the card, I was 19 years old, bro, or 21 at the time. This was 2013. We could still take the batteries off your phone. So I got it and I called it, you know, the FBI number. I was like, hey, yo, what's up? You guys looking for me? This is Andrew Gomez. Like, yeah, where you at? I was like, well, what are you guys looking for me for? Like, where you at? And I just hung up. I took the battery out. I threw the phone away. Yeah. You know, now it's official. The FBI's looking for me, bro. And I was fucking 19. I was like, what the fuck did I do? I had no idea, Lucky. No idea whatsoever, homie.
Yeah.
What the fuck did I do? I know I done some shit, but nothing to get the feds involved.
Yeah,
you
for
know?
sure.
And then so whatever's, it was my homie's memorial that same day when I woke up. We went through it. Everything was cool. The next morning, I'm stepping out my mom's pad and they get me, bro. The FBI get me, and this is where the story starts. The feds get me, bro. They throw me on the floor. Big old corn-fed ass fools, bro. Tatted up. They were like some big old woods, you know? They got me. They took me in, and I still had no idea, Lucky. I had no idea what the fuck I got myself into at all. Nothing crossed my mind of what could these fools possibly be looking for me for.
Yeah.
So then finally, they took me in from my mom's pad. They took me to Santa Ana PD. That's where the task force was holding it down. And then they come into the room, 2 big old feds, bro. It was a big old white boy and a big old black dude, bro. They come in, they're like, all right, Mr. Gomez, you know what you're here for? I was like, no, I don't. I really didn't. He's like, well, check it out. In 2011, you participated in in-house removal on so-and-so. You did it for the benefit, direction of a certain organization. Much respect to them. And yeah, I was like, okay. I still didn't clear my mind. What's that got to do with anything?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's like a little boobop real quick.
Yeah, a little boobop. I didn't kill no one. This guy's living his life, bro. So sure enough, they got at me straight up. They're like, look, man, they're trying to scare me. Obviously, looking at 10 years in the shoe. You're gonna get validated. You're not gonna get out of the shoe for those 10 years unless you cooperate. And I was like, bro, I'm not gonna cooperate. Straight up. I was like,
I mean, what is there to cooperate about? Like, who gave the order or something like that? Is that the cooperation they're looking for?
I'm sure
that
I took an order.
You took an order,
Yeah.
okay. So they're basically trying to get you to tell on yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But telling on myself would have made other things real.
Yeah.
You feel me? So sure enough, they told me like, yeah, you were involved in in-house removal and so. You're looking at a lot of time, blah blah. Do you want to participate? You want to cooperate? I was like, no, I don't want to cooperate. What kind of question is that? So I thought it was good cop, bad cop. Lucky, there was no other cop came in. I thought it was good cop, bad cop, and that was it, bro.
No one came in and offered you a cigarette.
A lunch, a pizza, number 2 from Burger King. So yeah, none of that happened. So I was like, everything was barely still making sense. I didn't know what the fuck was going on, bro. So sure enough, no good cop came in, and that's where it started. I go to court, I see my crimes, then it started making sense.
Let me ask you a question real quick, though. So when there's been times that I've been apprehended, right? And I knew my conscience was clear in a sense, you know what I mean? And so it gives you a different confidence of getting arrested and getting handcuffs. There's been a lot of times I've had handcuffs on me and I'm like, son of a bitch, man.
I'm done.
You know what I mean? But there was this one particular time, I'm not going to get deep into that story, but there was one time where I was just like, I'm good and this has got nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? So it gave me a confidence to be like, man, you know what I mean? I always had the confidence, the cockiness, right? For good and during those times, right? If you have cockiness, then you ain't tripping. You're taking the shit on the chin. You know what I mean? Always was like that.
Always.
Yeah, always clown the rookies, everything. But did you have some type of confidence knowing that, like, I don't know what the fuck it is?
It was confusion. It was definitely confusion because even though I was young, I knew to get the feds involved, it had to be something serious. You know?
Yeah.
I don't think
something far deeper than the surface of where you stand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what
right?
I've done, even what I've done recently at the time.
Yeah.
Like, they don't give a fuck about what I was,
The last thing on your mind was a fucking removal in the county jail.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
So it was all news to me, and then so I got taken in, bro, and then I see my crimies, like, fuck, and it's kind of fucked up, bro, because I'm the one that pretty much peer pressure those fools to do it with me. So I had the weight on me, bro. Yeah, and I'll get into it. It helped them out. So yeah, we started going to trial, and then sure enough, I got indicted. It was Smoking Aces Indictment. That's what the operation was called. Smoking
Aces and Diamonds.
Yes.
So it was an actual Fed case that got picked up from the county jail, and they created an operation name out of it. Smoking.
Yeah, Smoking Aces. Yeah.
Smoking Aces.
Yeah. At that time, they were targeting the local hood, Delhi and Santa Ana. I had nothing to do with them, but somehow I got involved in it. Shout out Delhi. But yeah, so that indictment was particularly for that neighborhood and their older people.
Okay.
So it still didn't make sense. But once I went in, I started seeing all the homies I knew, bro. That was a bad sign. All the homies that were doing time the same time I was, homies from my hood, homie Flacco from my hood. Shout out Flacco.
So you're able to pin it now.
Yeah, like, hey, bro, like, you know what we're here for? Like, yeah, like blah 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 blah. Like, So then I see my crimes, and I'm like, fuck, this is the removal I did, Yeah. But when I took the removal, Lucky, like I mentioned, at first, I thought it was just a quick calentada, Yeah. And when I do, I didn't back out. And so I was like, okay. For me, it was just getting down. I didn't ask no questions. I didn't ask what he did, why he deserved it. It was none of my business, bro. I was just young and dumb.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Let's do it. And so then we start going to trial, bro. This story is a trip, bro. We start going to trial, and we all stuck together. We said,
How many is in this case?
This case was about 50 cases.
Okay, it's 50 cases, but how many?
Am I co-defendants?
So it's one big indictment.
Yeah.
It's an umbrella of an indictment.
Yeah.
And then there's different.
Exactly.
There's different cases that are supposedly all linked to one tie.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, and so how many is on your case?
My co-defendant, I had 3 co-defendants, and it was just for one assault.
Okay, and so that's what puts you under this indictment. It was one assault.
One assault.
Okay,
Yeah,
continue.
in a day room in county, bro. Petty. But so we start going to trial, and then me and my crimies, we were together. You know, they start telling me, we like, all right, let's fucking push for speedy trial. I don't know why. Let's push for speedy trial.
Who was saying to push for a speedy trial?
We all decided to push for speedy trial.
And you don't know why to this day.
It's just we thought it would put pressure on them to drop cases.
Okay. So you got a bit of information. There was a jailhouse lawyer looking like Looney. Put on Looney real quick. Well, did this guy say, "Hey, I advise you guys to go"?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, donate, and you know what to do.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, Looney's kind of like one of those jailhouse lawyers, huh, Looney?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely have studied a lot in jailhouse, doing my own cases, pro per, you know.
You are a pro per dude, right?
I am definitely a pro per.
That's
I'm definitely
right.
not gonna let somebody else truck me, bro. You know. What I'm
Let's
saying?
go, baby! Motherfucking Looney. I was just talking shit, and he really is,
That's
bro.
right.
He's one of the
Yeah.
pro per homies.
I respect that. On the indictment, there was a homie Savage from Underhill in Anaheim. He went pro per too. He did his thing against the feds, bro. He went
You
pro
gotta
per.
be a bad motherfucker, bro, to go pro per, man.
Yeah. So something I didn't mention when I was fighting that case, it was for an assault with GBI before I caught this one. It was for assault with GBI and with gang enhancement, so I got my first strike. Guys, never take a strike. Actually, I don't know what the deal is with them now.
So the first case,
Wow, that was serving time when I caught this one.
yeah, and you took a strike.
I took a strike.
Okay,
which
so now-
definitely backfired on me. You know,
Let's go. Continue.
so I took the strike, but I was fighting my case. It's a big key. I was fighting my case, and I did this jale, and I took a strike, right? And I got released. So then I got picked up. I already got one strike. So when they picked me up, we're going through the trials. We're going through everything. I remember, bro, it was such a fucking, this story, what I'm about to tell you is a fucking trip. So we're going to speedy trial now. So we get to prelim, and we're all together still. Me and my co-defendants. We're all together. We're keeping it solid, right?
Everybody in good spirits.
Everyone in good spirits, bro.
Okay.
Like at that point, we were all like, we wanted to see the video because they had it they had angles and everything. We're all bragging who put in more work, you know.
Yeah.
Like we want to see that video, bro.
Yeah.
So we pushed for the prelim, and then the next day we came back like, okay, the judge found enough evidence to push it to trial. The next day we came back for jury selection, right? And this is one of the most fucked up parts of this whole case. We would go to jury selection, and before we go to jury selection, our lawyers came up to us in the holding cells, like, guys, we got good news. You're all going home, right? And I was like, hell yeah. Everyone's like, hell yeah, we're going home. Like Rios, Garcia, and Duarte, you're getting misdemeanor assault, no gang enhancement. So that was cool.
Yeah.
You know, you couldn't admit to being part of something, you know? That was the whole thing. You could take a deal, you just couldn't admit to be part of something because it would have backfired. It would have backfired. So when they came at me, like, hell yeah, I remember I'm excited. I'm like, hell yeah, we're going home, bro. We're already down like a year fighting this case. And like, nah, not you, Gomez. And I was like, what? They're like, nah, you have a strike already, and you have an assault with deadly weapon. You already have gang enhancements, and you're the main aggressor in this case. If you want to go home, you have to take the gang enhancement for the organization, not for my hood.
Yeah.
For the organization. So sure enough, they walk away. They're like, hey, we'll let you guys talk about it. They told them, we'll let you guys talk it through.
Yeah.
They walk away, and then my crimies, bro, all 3 of them came over to me smiling, like, what's up, Malo? What we gonna do? And I swear to God, bro, I told them word for word, and I was like, man, don't trip. I'm gonna take this shit to the box. You guys get out, handle business, but please don't come back. You know, you guys get an opportunity that I'm not getting. I'm gonna write this shit out, homies. Like, you got my blessing, because if you know one thing, if you have crimies, you can't take a deal unless you got the blessing from the other homie, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, you guys got my blessing, take the deal, go live your lives, homie. I'm gonna write this shit out. And I was looking at double digits, bro, because of my priors.
Yeah.
Right? So they're like, Serio, Malo? I'm like, Serio, full handle, homie. Just please don't come back. They were back the next day. On the hood, bro.
Fucking assholes.
So the next day, bro, that morning when they offered us a deal, it was jury selection, right? So they went home, they signed their case. I went to jury selection. Bro, I got crucified. My jury selection was all bunk, bro. There was a fucking cop's daughter on that shit. You know, a bunch of white people. It was Orange County. Orange County does not lose trial. I don't know if you guys know this. Orange County does not lose trial. They had me fucked, homie. So then, all right, we picked jury selection. I was not feeling confident about jury selection. Oh, rewind. When I told my lawyer that I wasn't taking a deal, he spit his coffee out, bro. He literally he's all like, you're stupid. He called me stupid. He's like, you're stupid, young man. Like, you're gonna lose this trial and you're gonna do a lot of time. Take the deal. I'm like, bro, I can't take a deal.
So what the deal? What is exactly the deal?
The deal was time served, but gang enhancements for the benefit of and direction of a certain organization.
Okay.
And if you did that, that would put the accusation is true.
Yeah.
That I was working.
Yeah,
you know?
and that could potentially affect the other cases.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I remember I smiled at him like, bro, we're not gonna win with that with that attitude. You know, so then we go in. He told me like he spit his. It was some old ass fucking fool. His name was Fred. Fred McBride. Fuck you. So he's like, yeah, you're a dumb young man. You're stupid. You're gonna lose trial. You're gonna do a lot of time. You already got a strike. I'm like, hey, bro, well, not with that attitude. We are gonna lose. You know.
Yeah.
So then. I go back the next. So we chose trial. I go back the next day, bro. I lost trial in 24 hours, bro.
How do you one? So you went to trial.
I went trial the next day, Monday at 8 a.m. or whatever day it was at 8 a.m. The next day at 8 a.m. I was already convicted. Bro, they crucified my ass, homie. And this is where we get into it. So when I went to trial, obviously I couldn't say a word. I had nothing to say. The video came out. My mom watched it. I remember just looking back at my mom, seeing her son fucking putting tips on some food. I was throwing chairs at this. We were getting busy. I remember just looking at my mom. Her face was just like zombie mode, bro.
Not happy.
Yeah, she was not happy about it. And then I'm just going through the trials, bro. I'm going through the trials. First person that came through, this is very important. The first person that came through was local gang unit to establish that I was an active gang member. All those little cards, guys, you sign as a juvenile, they follow you. You know, they brought up every time they pulled me over, every time I was arrested, every time I was kicking it with the homies, pictures. I was crucified.
They're trying to show a track record, like a career criminal picture. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the first. That was the first person that came testify on me. It was a local gang unit. The second one was the FBI gang unit task force.
So they're actually getting on stand and painting a picture of who they think you are.
Yeah, or I took an order from someone.
Okay,
you know?
And so the local gang unit
established that
establishes that you have a rapport in the streets for being in certain section with certain individuals. I'm good, brother. Thank you. And now the FBI, what are they trying to establish?
They're establishing the.
I'm good, brother. Thank you.
They're establishing how that organization works. You know. How you beat work, your ranks up.
How they utilize you or something,
how they
right?
utilize me.
Okay, yeah, let's not get too deep in that.
Yeah, so that was their job. And it's all in one day, bro.
Yeah.
And then the next one was the one that everyone's probably here to see. I actually had boxer Enrique Hernandez. He came to testify on me, bro.
Yeah.
So boxer walked in. Bro, that shit was a trip, bro. I had my mom there and my aunt. That's all the person.
Were you familiar with the dude before?
Yeah, I read the book.
You read the book? Okay.
Yeah, I read the book. Of course, I was familiar. As soon as he walked in, bro, my blood started boiling. Not because I thought I was some kind of fucking high power ass fool, just because his story, he admits to raping women. I think he had a sex assault charge, and then not only that, he admitted to killing a mom for loose change in his story in the book.
Yeah.
So
now they're utilizing him as
a expert, yeah,
expert witness type of thing, yeah.
So when he walked in, bro, first it was 3 marshals, because I think marshals only wants to be allowed to have a gun in the courthouse. So the marshals walked in, they cleared out the room, they just let my mom and my aunt stay. No one else could stay. After that, 3 more marshals came in for more. This guy had more security than the fucking Donald Trump, bro. This guy walked in with fucking 12 big ass corn-fed marshals, bro. Strapped up in the courtroom, bro.
What was he wearing?
So first the marshals walk in, they clear the room. Then the other marshals come in, more security. Then he walks in. He walked in wearing a fucking suit, pink handcuffs. Because technically he was still incarcerated.
Oh, he was still incarcerated at the time.
Yes.
Okay.
He was on parole.
Okay.
He was parole, but he was working as a gang expert. He's actually a professor at UCI during the time, all while being incarcerated, bro. So yeah, boxer walks in, bro, and I'm for those who say I should have flighted him. They got me fucking hemmed up. They got me handcuffed to the seat. They got me my hands handcuffed. My mom there. So I didn't make eye contact at all. He walks in, bro. It was fucking, I had my blood boiling. This guy had the crowd laughing, bro. He had everyone fucking thinking he was the nicest man on earth, bro. He was so educated on the way he talked. Everything. He won the jury. I knew I was done, bro. I knew
What was he saying?
From his experience before he dropped out, of how things operated and how they will get someone to do a holiday like similar to the one I did. So he was establishing the hierarchy, I guess.
Yeah.
Or how everything trickles down. Yeah.
And you never looked him once in the eyes?
I didn't look him once in the eyes.
I would have wanted to look him in the eyes.
I saw him, but we didn't make eye contact.
Was he not trying to make eye contact and just
He wasn't
concentrating?
trying to. He was there putting on a performance, bro. I'm telling you, he walked in super professional. Obviously, no one else knew who he was. No, they just thought he was a gang expert, bro.
They don't know the dude's background.
They don't know the dude's background, that he fucking killed someone's mom for fucking couple dollars. They don't know the background. And this is what he wrote in the book.
Yeah.
They don't know that he had a sex charge on a woman. And I have all these. The majority of the jury was women. I'm like, damn, you guys really laughing at his jokes, you know? Yeah. So yeah, he did his little spiel. He was there for like.
I heard the devil's just as charismatic.
The way, honest to God, bro, when I coming up here, the way I could describe that in the interaction was he's fucking Lucifer himself, bro. Biggest smile on his face. He had the crowd laughing. He won over the crowd, and no one knew who he was, bro. He was just a gang expert for the FBI. Yeah. So, sure enough, he did his whole spiel. He said, yeah, definitely. Obviously, he never met me before. He's never seen me. I never even been in prison at this time.
Yeah.
I'm fucking 19 years old. How can I be associated?
Yeah.
You know? So, he made, like, based off what the gang unit said, what the local PD, the FBI detectives, or the investigators, I definitely agree he did this for the benefit of, direction of, so. And, yeah, so that was it with him. He came in, did a spiel.
He was basically the nail in the coffin.
He was definitely the nail in the coffin. He won the crowd over, and that's his whole thing, bro. Like, he's very well spoken, you know, for whatever.
He's charismatic.
He's charismatic, bro.
Yeah.
Big old smile on his face.
As much as anyone would hate to say it, you see it, you hear it. You know what I mean, he'll sell fucking ice to a fucking Eskimo, bro.
Yeah, I mean, to do the Grammy shit he'd be doing.
I wonder how much respect he really gets within those agencies. You know what I mean? Because,
bro, I heard it's a lot.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure there's agents and different people in different positions. It's like, man, this dude playing everybody.
Well, we kind of talked about it. I sent you a link about the OC snitch scandal. Remember when I sent you the link?
Yeah.
So what that was is they had dropouts and the local PDs over there, right? And these guys were getting birthday cakes, bro.
Yeah.
They were literally they were loaned out to the PDs over there, and when youngsters would get busted in the holding cells, they'll throw them in there. They'll throw them in there to get whatever information they came up. So they respected these fucking they respected them a lot out there, bro.
They're doing the dirty work.
Yeah.
And they're putting their face out there, and they're risking their life for these agencies to get information that but potentially may not even be correct.
Exactly, bro. Because how can this guy that's been dropped out since before I was probably born talk about what I've been doing?
And I know the dude we're talking about and his associates are going to analyze this and try to break it down in a scientific street way. But you know what I mean? Like, anybody can do that. You know what I mean? Anybody can make somebody look bad and say, see this right here? You see this right here? This is what they really mean. This is what he's deflecting.
Exactly.
This is what he's doing.
That word red doesn't mean red. You know?
Yeah, man. The way anybody like this is these dudes like that are their education is different, man, in regards to learning from the streets and then at one point making it to a certain level, right? These are professional
bullshitters,
bro.
You gotta think about
Straight
it.
Up.
According to his book, like, he just locked it up because he wanted to put his toes in grass, some shit like that. And he went from that, bro, to being a fucking professor at UCI serving multiple life sentences, bro.
Yeah, you know what, bro? I'm not here to bash anybody or anything. You know what I mean? Individually, you're gonna do what you're gonna do, and at the end of the day, you gotta sleep with that. You know, So this dude gets on the stand. He wins the crowd. He's charismatic. He's got them fucking laughing. He's got the great smile on his face, the nice suit. You know what I mean?
Pink handcuffs.
It makes it feel like, you know what? You know, some people are so good, man. They can make you feel like family in 5 minutes. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. These dudes, it's a real art. You know what I mean? I've seen a couple podcasts in the beginning that were just like so full of shit, and then eventually people found out that they were full of shit. You know what I mean? But anyways. Some people have the gift of gab to bullshit you, reel you in, and make you feel like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, and it's a great fucking art to have, you know what I mean? But unfortunately in this situation, it's bad for you.
I got crucified, bro. I had no chance. You know, the whole trial I just had my head down, bro. I didn't say a word. My lawyer, they had me on 4K. They had me on 4K doing this shit. And my lawyer didn't want to be part of that case. So yeah, he did his thing. He won the crowd over, and pretty much that was the last nail, like you said. The next day I come back, brother, for closing statements. And it was like 8 a.m. We started again. Closing statements were done by like 9, and they took me back for deliberation. And then I tell my the bailiff, I was like, hey, can you take me downstairs with the homies? Because over there when you find a trial, they keep you by yourself. I told the bailiff, hey, can you take me downstairs with the homies? You know, that's where the action is. Play pinochle, just run into possibly your homies from your hood that you haven't seen in a minute. So I go down there, bro, and he's like, honestly, bro, I don't think it's going to take too long. the bailiff told me. I'm like, nah, it is, bro. I'm innocent. I still thought I was innocent, bro. Because I didn't, you know, I wasn't part of anything, bro. I never have been, you know, it's not my thing. So he's like, I don't think it'll take too long, but I'll take you down there. Bro, I'm downstairs for 45 minutes. He comes back with the biggest smirk on his face. I told you it wasn't going to take that long. And we go up for deliberation, bro. I was guilty on everything, homie.
Yeah, so they get up, we of the jury.
Yeah, we the jury find Andrew guilty of all charges. There was no love at all. And that was that, bro. I lost.
How much time they give you?
Okay, so that's the only thing my lawyer did do for me, because before I went to trial, all my deals were double digits. They were all double digits. So like I mentioned, I caught this case while serving time for another case. My lawyer, the only thing he did for me, which did help me out with like 10, 15 years, he was able not to get the first strike used against me.
Okay.
Because I wasn't convicted at the time.
Yeah.
Even though I had it when they served the indictment.
Yeah.
During the time when I committed that crime, allegedly, I wasn't convicted.
So they based it on like a clean record almost.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I end up getting they gave me 5 years with half. I ended up doing 3.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean.
Worked out?
Yeah, it worked out.
Was it Fed time or state time?
State time.
State time.
So when that indictment, they split it up, half Fed, half state. Yeah, so a couple of the homies went to the Feds in Santa Ana, and most of them stayed over here.
Yeah, Looney had a little run-in with the same individual, right? Looney?
Oh yeah, we're talking about Rene Enriquez, right?
Oh, no way.
Yeah, he was interpreting phone calls on our case, and dude like single-handedly gave out hundreds, if not thousands of years, you know, to individuals like the homie MALO, you know, going out there charming juries, you know, for the sake of what? Self-preservation, you know? It's just ridiculous.
That's right. Someone right there says they were part of Smoking Aces. Shout out.
Hey, shout out to Art.
Yeah. So, yeah, there was a lot of homies went down for that shit.
Damn.
But, I went back to, honestly, I thought I was done myself. I lost trial. I remember I told myself, look, man, if I get more than 10 years, I'm blasting on my face. Blasting on my face. I was already getting my mindset to do time, bro.
Yeah.
Especially I already had a strike. And I went in there, and when they did the jury selection, that's the only good thing that came out of this. They stroked my strike, and then use it against me.
Okay, so you got minimal time.
Yeah, they gave me halftime too.
Yeah, that's
5
nice.
with half. I ended up doing 3. Yeah.
Okay.
I did it on right there in Delano AR. But more of the story is, guys, everyone says you know what you signed up for. You don't always know what you signed up for, homie.
Delano AR is a 3-yard, right?
3-yard, yes, sir.
Yeah, I've been there before, bro.
Oh, you were there?
Yeah, I pro from there one time.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
What year was this?
Oh, it was might have been like 99 or something like that.
Oh, way before me, bro.
Yeah, I was pro from the Delano 3-yard and shit. I was there I was running around with my boy, what's the homie from Temple Street? Fuck, I'm gonna think of his name right now. That's my boy right there. other fools, Boo Boo from Hazard. Shout.
Prison, honestly, bro. So when I went to prison, Lucky, it was the end of the everyone getting whacked era. You know, it was the shoe kick out era. I ended up right there with some solid homies. One of my cellies was actually on your podcast. We won't get into it, but he was on here. The old man got laced up. Prison was easy, bro.
That's a hardcore old man right there.
Yeah.
And I've had him on this podcast. I mean, we'll say who he is. Weddle.
Yeah, Weddle from Primera Flats. That was my celly.
Yeah, Weddle from Primera Flats was on here, and he was he was one of the OG homies that I've had on here that were like their energy was real tense. You know what I mean? You know, it was real tense, and
bro,
you got to watch out sometimes how you clown with
oh
some of
my,
them
I have a
fools.
story, bro.
Because I got the energy, bro, to say a couple jokes.
No,
and then,
I got a story.
no, I had it, and then I thought about it, and I was like, nah, this fool ain't gonna be playing that shit.
Hey,
Like real shit. Sometimes you gotta read the room, bro. You know what I mean? You know, and it's not that you know what I mean. Like, you know, I just don't. You know, you gotta have a certain level of respect for certain individuals.
bro, speaking of Weddle, bro, the story how we became cellies is fucking hilarious, man. So he was a shoe kick out. You know, he did, I think, did 24 years in the shoe.
Yeah,
something
bro.
like that.
He's got a
with no
wild
celly.
story, bro.
Yeah, with no
Serious,
celly.
dude. I'd hate to be that dude's celly, bro.
Yeah.
Serious OG homie right there. You know what I mean? Like,
So-
can't even fart without, you know what I mean,
Bro,
jumping on that toilet, bro.
so-
Flushing that bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Apologizing 3 times.
Exactly. No. Bro, the story I'm about to tell you, bro. This one's so okay. So I'm on the yard one day, bro, and I liked running. I liked running when I was upstate, bro. I would be running in my PIA boots, bro. I'll be running, doing miles, right? And he comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, little homie." He's like, "Hey, little homie."
He's a short ass homie,
Yeah,
too.
he's short, bro.
Yeah,
Hey,
and I'm no
well
disrespect,
spoken.
Weddle, I'm just saying.
Much love. Well spoken. He's like, "Hey, check it out." And he talks super old school. I can't even reciprocate how he talks, bro. He talks super old school. He went in like in the 80s.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. So he's like, "Hey, the hooters are tripping on me. They're gonna make me have a celly," because he was single celled the whole time he was there, and
For a reason.
for a reason. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, they're tripping on population. Like, you want to move in with me? And I was just a youngster, bro. Like, yeah, fool, I got you. My boy don't trip. You know?
Yeah.
I got you. He let me know. So about 3 months passed, bro. About 3 months passed. I'm now with my celly, my own age. We had a phone. We had it going on. We had a good time. He comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, check it out, little homie." He's like, "I made the move happen. You're moving in with me tomorrow." And I was like, "What?"
And you had it popping in your
Yeah,
cell
I had
already.
him hopping. I told him straight up, I was like, "Hey, Weddle, check. Hey, my boy Spencer, you know, I'm cool with where I'm at now." Bro, this fool flipped out on me, bro.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. He's like, "What? Not keeping your palabra?" Yeah. Weddle, I love you, Weddle. I love you, Weddle. And then I was like, "Hey, homie, that was 3 months ago, bro. You know, we got it popping. We got a phone on here. Like, we're clicking and shit, you know." And then he's like, "Nah, homie, you know, you gotta keep your palabra around here." And then trip out. And then the homie Crow from East Side Law, he comes up to me in my old cell. He's like, hey, Malo, don't like this guy. Go with him. Trust me, bro. He's gonna take. I only had like a year, like 6 months left, bro.
Okay.
He's like, go with him. He's gonna take care of you, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you can't go wrong with him. You know, like he's gonna look out for you. So I go back. Super did not want to do it. Like, yeah, bro. All right, I guess I'll move in with you, bro.
Fuck, bro. It's like he's kidnapping you.
I was not happy about it.
So you suffered a kidnapping in prison, huh?
I was not. No, but like I think he was about to poke me, bro. I think he was about to poke me. So then, sure enough, I go in there, bro, and I had a good ass time, man. As soon as I walk in there, right there in Delano at that time, it was like 2015. Cell phones were like 1,200, 1,400, bro. I sat on my bunk. He fucking threw me a phone, bro. He threw me a phone. He didn't want me to bother him for his, you know? He threw
He threw your own
my
phone?
own fucking phone, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
That fool had it cracking.
He had it cracking, bro. He had a whole fucking library in the cell. He had 3 of the big buckets, bro. The homie was set, bro.
Because he was down for how many years, apparently?
34 years. But I think, I don't know if you mentioned it, he beat CDCR in the case, so he was stacked with money, bro. That's what the other day when you're asking for...
Oh, he was stacked with money? Yeah. Tell the story about how you knew he was stacked with money.
Oh man, he's gonna hate me for this one, but we're all out now. So right there upstate, you get your trust account. Though, you know, every month they give you your trust account. So one day they slid him under your door. I got his on accident, bro. This fool had over 100 racks.
Damn.
And it's fucking trust, legal money, bro.
Sheesh.
Trying to whack me for telling the story, bro. No, I'm hard. But in legal money, bro, this fool had 100 racks, bro. And I never in my life seen it that much at that time, you know?
Yeah, I would have stopped.
Solid as, but the thing is, he beat CDCR. He beat CDCR in the shoe kick out case.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's one of the ones that got that money then, huh?
Yeah, he's one of the ones that got that money.
I always,
bro.
you know what? I've had dudes that were in the hunger strikes. You're talking about the hunger strikes,
Yeah.
right? The shoe kick out,
Yeah,
right?
shoe kick out.
Yeah, and none of them had told me that they got money.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, like, his whole thing, how he paroled, too. He was never supposed to parole. But that's his story to tell. I'm sure he told it that day. He was never supposed to parole. That was the homie. But since I had that charge, I told him straight up, like, hey, I do got this charge,
Yeah.
I got the enhancements. We'll get fucked with a lot, bro. But that homie was disciplined, bro. That homie was disciplined.
How is it? So let's talk about this and the level of discipline of some of these OG homies. And I didn't do cell time with them, but I imagine it every single way, like he's talking about. You know what I mean? And you're gonna talk about it right now. So how disciplined was he? Bro?
Disciplined, bro. You wake up, his fool was already like 50 something. He'll wake up, program, clean the cell. Every night, I guess he'll put everything away. I didn't know, but he'll put everything away because we got raided a few times, bro. We got raided a few times. Right after breakfast, we try to go back to sleep. The gooners walk in and raid just me and him because of who he was. He was validated and of the charges I had.
Yeah.
So they'll just raid it. And I remember, I think that's why he had a lot of love for me too. The last time we got raided, I was like a month away from home. And we for sure had shit in there, bro.
Yeah.
For sure. But for some reason we didn't. So I went up to him, hey, Güero, don't even trip, homie. Whatever they find, it's mine. He was trying to parole.
Yeah.
I was like, whatever they find is mine. I said, homie, I said, fool, don't even trip, fool. What the fuck? Do a couple more months. This ain't shit.
Shit, you was solid. That's solid, brother.
Yeah. And the homie was down for 30 years, bro, trying to parole. What's a couple months, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah. So he loved me because of that, bro. He loved me and he looked out for me. He laced me up on a bunch of shit. That's why all these fools be talking about red and blue, all that. He laced me up how all that shit started, bro.
He
witnessed it all.
Yeah.
He witnessed it all. He witnessed out fucking all the tattoos, what they meant, what this means, what that meant. Most of that shit came out from fools debriefing, bro.
So he really gamed you up in the game.
Yeah, he really gamed me up, bro.
And that's that right there, bro. I'm telling you, like, I can't emphasize this as much, but if you're in an environment like that, like having an OG lacing you up and giving you like clecha, you know what I mean?
Soak it in, homie.
Yeah, like that's like that man, that just takes you to the next level of a understanding and of just knowledge, period. 30 plus 40 years in the system,
I
you know
think
what I
he
mean?
went in when he was 17 and he got out like at 56.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to him. I don't know where he's at right now, but shout out to you, Güero. You're the homie. And that was it, bro. Prison for me was super easy, bro. For me, my once I got to prison, my motto was just keep your head down, bro. Do what you gotta do, program, and keep your head down. You're almost home. I don't know why. I seen a lot of these fools PC up, and it's so simple, bro. Keep your fucking head down. Don't get anything you can't afford, and follow suit.
Yeah.
And you will make it.
The main thing is don't get anything you can't afford.
Yeah. And you make it, bro. I got no
bro.
sympathy for any fool that locked it up, bro. Like, it's super easy, man. All you gotta do is keep your fucking head down. Keep your head down, keep pushing, bro. Don't ask questions. If none of your business, it ain't your business, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, 100%. 100%.
But that's that, man. Prison was done, and I came home, started my life. I have a daughter now.
Yeah.
I have
Congratulations.
I have a 7-year-old daughter. Impeccable parenting record with her. I have split custody. I haven't missed a day, lucky. I haven't been late once. You got to be there for, especially your daughters, bro.
Yeah, it's important.
But that's a little bit about me, guys.
Jeez, let's go, baby. Let's open up the phone line. You guys ready for the phone line?
Oh, shit.
Let's go.
Started.
Let's get this phone line. Casey, get that phone line up, my dog. Yeah. Shout out to all 673 people tapped in. I love you guys. I appreciate you pulling up from MALO right here. I know you ain't here for me, that's for sure.
That's right. Now, shout out Lucky. Shout out Lucky.
Nah, hey, MALO bringing the numbers, baby. You know what I mean? They wanted to hear your story, dog. You know what I mean?
Hey, I wanted to tell it here.
I appreciate that, dog.
Here, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a lot of love, bro.
The only place you can hear my stories right here, bro.
And like he said, and I'll say it again, and I'll emphasize this right here. Bro, we're not promoting anything rather than greatness around here. These are individuals' testimonies, We're not trying to, you're going to tell it the way it is. Even if someone gets dragged through the mud, it is what it is. You know what I mean? You got, you did what you did, and now you're going to get dragged through the mud because it's a part of this man's story right here,
I mean, when they offered me time served, Lucky, it sounded good. It sounded good.
Yeah.
You know, but
that's how they catch a lot of homies too.
yeah, definitely.
But you know what you signed up for is that, you know, honorably you got to just walk out that gate with. You know,
Yes,
if you're
sir.
blessed to do that. I mean,
Put your head up high.
you know, that's just what I think. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to like promote anything, but living your best life out here, paying taxes, and being a good neighbor, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Good neighbor
Take care
goes
of each
far.
other, homie.
Yeah, take care of your family, man. I did that for so long, man. Shitted away life, and I didn't take care of kids I brought into this world, and my conscience and my shit ain't clear to this day. You know what I mean? I'll forever pay for that shit, man. You know what I mean? So, one way or another. Yeah. Use the restroom. Yeah. We got Veneno right here. Let me see. Veneno, what up, my G?
What's cracking with it, big dog? What's up with it?
Just chilling right here with this beautiful hairline, dog. I mean, what's going on with you, bro?
Oh, you got yourself a hairline, homie? We'll find out.
Yeah. Don't tell nobody,
It's a
dog.
bad thing.
Don't tell nobody I got a hairline, bro.
Sorry, homie. You gotta keep it tucked in that hat, homie.
This is Veneno from Santana right here. What's up, my dog? How you doing?
Yeah. Shout out to the homie right there. I'm from West Side. My boy from Copales, but the homie ain't lying about the smoking aces. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was 2011. Lacey, the main. You know, if you're in the models at that time, you know what time it was. You know, and
Did you get caught up in that too, bro, or what?
me and my pops.
Oh, you and your pops were in the Smoking Aces too?
Yeah, my dad did the Fed time. Yeah, my dad did Feds. He got out about 2000. My dad got out in 2019, right before COVID.
Sounds like a rock band almost. Smoking Aces, bro. I mean, you guys should.
Oh, smoking. Hey,
Oh,
You guys should create.
he was
Cover
just
picture is just says a lot.
Yeah, you guys should
Yeah.
create like a fucking like a. I
oh,
don't
there's
know,
a lot.
like
There's
a
more than there's. The
motorcycle
homie said
club.
in his case it was probably just 50, but man, it was way more than that. You know,
Smoking Aces.
maybe on the homie's case it's just 50, but you know.
I wonder who comes
A lot
up with
of it
these
was-
names, bro. You know what I mean? Like we
Well,
have to do this in a
Downhigh-
position to come up with these.
Yeah, well, Down High, it came out of Down High. The homie's right because you know they're the aces. Those aces, that's their clique. So
Yeah, it is.
so that's where
Okay,
it kind
there
of-
it is. There, that's where it
What I
originates
missed?
from.
What I missed?
This is a Veneno from Santana.
All right, saludos, Santana, homie. Much love.
Yeah. So I'm from Tustin. Yeah, shout out to your homie Clumsy and Wackle from Tustin. But yeah, dog. I mean, the homie ain't lying, dog. You know what I mean? Yeah, at that time,
He said his
2011.
pops got caught up in that, bro.
Oh, no way. Is he out or is he still in there?
No, my dad's out. We both got hit with it.
Oh, did you go to the feds or the
Yeah.
county one?
No, my dad did the Feds. I did the county.
Yeah. All right. That's
Yeah.
right,
So
homie.
I was in Lacey. I was in Piedmont.
That's right. I was right there in Elmont.
Yeah. Yeah. So you know what was cracking in the Maz homie at that time. It was
Yeah.
you know, new homie or old homie. Which one were you, my boy? You know?
Yeah.
So you know what it was. But all love to you, my boy, you know what I mean? You came out solid. You're a father, homie, you know what I mean? You're doing your thing, dog. Same here. I own a pad now right here in Fulton, homie.
That's
I got
right,
my
homie. I'm
family
glad
member
to
in
hear
the
that.
union. You know what I mean? So it's always good to see the homies do right, especially when they're from Orange County, dog. You know what I mean? No matter where you're from, that shit don't bother me, homie. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we're all under the orange, my boy. You know, so you know, shout out to your homeboys, shout out to Lucky, shout out to Looney right there, the homie right there.
Hey,
from
all right,
the
man. Love and
Gardens.
respect, man.
Yeah.
OC.
Yeah.
When
I
you-
got
Santana.
I got fans
West.
from Hawaiian Gardens. You know what I mean?
That's
So,
right.
Hey, right on, homeboy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I stayed out.
So
I stayed
Pastor,
over.
Hey, you
in-
probably
in-
know Pastor Manuel.
Oh yeah, I know.
The
Yeah, for
pastor.
sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
he stays in contact.
Yeah, so,
Yeah, he's
that's
worldwide.
that's my uncle right there.
Yeah, right on,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, all right, homie. You guys have a buenos noches, my boy.
Yeah,
That's
the
it.
best one, brother.
Much love, homie. Much love. Thanks for calling
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, Simon. Likewise. Yep.
Looney's a cold character, bro. You know what I mean? He's like, yeah, he's fucking super chill, man. Shout out to Looney, man.
Shout out to Looney.
Thank you.
Shout out to
Thank you.
Hawaiian
Looney's
Gardens.
super chill,
Thank you
bro.
guys, man. All love and respect.
While
man.
we waiting for some calls, I do want to shed light to what we're doing now, present time. We are doing music. Got little young Sueño right here in the house. You know, I'm super
With the twisted T.
with the twisted T. Super proud of him.
You looked around like, where's the camera at?
Allegedly.
Allegedly, he's underage.
Oh, is he?
He's graduated high school.
Oh shit.
Twisted. No, that's a regular T. That's a regular
That's
T.
an
I see.
Arizona
My
iced
bad.
tea,
It's
dog.
an Arizona
Iced tea.
tea. My bad, bro.
But shout out to Sueño, man. He graduated high school, started working, and he's doing the music shit, bro. I'm super proud of him, bro. Guys, make sure to follow YNG SSUNEO.
Yeah, so now you're, and that's why we call you the. Let's get this phone call right here. And I'll talk about what I'm going to talk about. Hey, you're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us. Turn the volume down in the background, bro.
Come on, hey. I am not a guppy shark stash everything. I bring the pussy like a bee, a beta pocket. I fuck with big luck. I fuck with dope one. I fuck with K9. I fuck with
That's right. I just gotta make sure, bro. We do no rap cap around here, so.
MALO, shout out to your dance. Hey, Lucky, I was watching that clip that video you made. Hey, and it's true, homie. There's a lot of little big rappers in 2025. All of a sudden, they're fucking sureños, homie. It don't work that way, homie. It don't work that way, dog.
I didn't make the video. I think somebody clipped it and put it up, but I hear what you're saying.
You gotta earn your stripes, homie.
Yeah, you know what, bro? Check it out. You ain't gotta be none of that. Be a good father. Be a good son, daughter. You know what I mean? Like, that's the shit I promote, bro. But sometimes I bring up old shit. I mean,
you don't glorify that shit. At the end of the day, you've been through it all, homeboy. You did your time. You know, you earned your stripes. You know,
bro.
like all these little kids. Hey, we all know they're capping in the rap. We know who they are.
Damn,
These
so
little
you capping,
25
fool?
rappers. You know, little baby-face rappers, homies. That they did a little 10 days in MPJ. Now they're fucking out. Now you're
10 days in the 2 hours in the jail.
you know we're so hard on each other, bro. I
All
mean,
these little fucking rappers, dog.
Yeah.
Hey, just, you know,
Hey, well, real quick. I definitely understand what you're saying, but in my camp, homie, I don't allow no rap cap, homie. So.
Hey, MALO, step out. Hey, what you know about West Side Cartel, dog?
Yeah, definitely cruising down Bristol.
That's the old school. That's
Cruising down Bristol, homie. Of course.
Fucking Mr. Hype, Mr. Dope, all that shit. Tiny never.
That's right.
Yeah, homie.
Shout out to them.
They fucking put OC on the map.
They did.
You know, you got an OG Big Wicked now. You got a gang of cats from OC, dog. There's too many to name now. I lost track. You got Drake the Joint. You got Menace from Anaheim too.
No, you don't be rapping.
I fuck with those. I fuck with those cars, homie. You know.
Menace got an album coming out.
But with that being said, homie, you gotta. You might think they're rap capping, but you gotta be out there supporting, my boy. They're trying to put on for OC, my boy.
Oh yeah, homie. I'm from the STD, dog. But
Oh.
you know.
Either way, we gotta support the double S.
I appreciate you calling in, my boy. You sound like you on a good one, bro. Enjoy your Sunday evening.
Start off with the flow.
Appreciate you, my dog. Yeah, dog. My boy's fired the fuck up, dog. You know what I mean? He all up in his living room right now. You know what I mean? Fucking terrorizing, bro. The cats don't even want to come out because that fool's wilding right now. Shout out to that homie right there. I'll fuck with it. I was something I was gonna say right now. West Side Cartel, Little Hood, man. Let's go. Hey, you're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
Yo, what's up with that? I was at a party yesterday and I saw Young Sueño and his homie MALO and they were getting down.
Hey, allegedly. Hey, but let me know. Did Sueño put it down or not?
Yeah, fool, they fucked him up.
Allegedly. I feel bad for the party that was ruined yesterday. Allegedly, but yeah, when push comes to shove, Sueño gotta get his. That's right, Sueño.
You can't even.
Much love, homie.
You can't even go to motherfucking birthday parties nowadays.
Quinceañeras.
Every party, everywhere.
That was a quinceañera too,
Kids'
bro.
functions, it's always a fight. It's always a fight.
It was one of my good homegirls' daughter's quinceañera, so I felt horrible about it. Yeah.
No, dude. Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. There's no video about it, so
I
it
don't
didn't
go
happen.
to quinceañeras no more, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Too much
Bring
violence.
up something from the 90s. That's what it is. Bring up something.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Sueño though, bro. He held his own. I gave it to the homie, fool.
Sweeney going through something. Look at Sweeney on the chair real quick, bro. Come on.
Looney. Oh,
Yeah.
Can you switch with him real quick?
Yeah.
Gracias. Again, there's Sueño. He should have wore a better shirt, but he just got out of jail. He did 2 hours today.
I didn't think I was gonna hop
2
on this.
hours.
I did 2.5 hours today.
Fresh off 2
Let's get this phone call and we'll get to Sweeney.
Yo, what's good?
Hey, you're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
Yo, what's up, Hoodstock?
What up, doggy? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Oh, this is Rolo. I'm calling from Orange County. Say what's up to MALO.
Shit, what's up, my boy? I appreciate you calling in. That's a solid one. A solid one. That's the homie Rolo, bro. That's the homie Rolo. He's just a solid one. Shout out to Rolo, man. He's been supporting us since day one, kicking it with us, partying with us. I think you met him, Lucky. Remember that one guy they said had an alien head?
Oh, yes.
No disrespect, Rolo. I'm just trying to so Lucky could remember. But yes, Rolo's a solid homie, bro. Was it Maya that was an alien head?
Nah, and then you showed your head, bro.
And my head was ugly, huh?
No, you had like a perfectly shaped fucking like oh wait, no, yeah, you had a cone head, I think.
Shout out Rolo. Hey, thanks for coming in, homie. Much love.
Appreciate you, brother.
Hey, much love. You guys have a good Sunday. Enjoy and go get home safe, homie.
Always, homie, always.
Getting home safe is always key, bro. 100%.
All right,
Appreciate you.
homie. Much love.
Hey, thank you for calling, dog. So we got Swanny over there. What's up, my dog?
Shit was good, y'all.
Damn, bro, you trying to go to church and got snatched up, or bro? What's happening?
Talk to us.
Shit, about the morning or what?
Yeah.
Shit, I woke up after the fight, allegedly. And then I went to go pick up the homie to go to church and shit. And I seen them, and I already knew they were gonna try some shit on me because they always do, And they kind of trapped me in like a one-way street, like a cul-de-sac.
Damn.
So I couldn't go nowhere.
Front and back, no?
Huh?
They trapped you in front and back?
Yeah, they trapped me in front and back.
I mean, but if you ain't got nothing to worry about, you don't need to go nowhere, right? You just got to see what's going on with the traffic stop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a fed traffic stop.
It was a Fed traffic.
No, I'm saying they got him like that, bro.
Yeah.
They came out of nowhere like ice. He had ice on him, bro.
Damn, bro.
And what happened when they pulled you over? What they tell you or what?
Shit. They just wrapped me up, to be honest.
Damn.
Cool story, bro.
You'd be the worst Sally to hear stories from.
Nah, for real, like, they're quick with it. They just they put me on the side. They searched my car real quick. They said they found some shit allegedly, and fucking, it wasn't like big enough to take me to the juvenile hall, so they just sent me back home.
Without a warrant? Then you didn't ask for a warrant? Like, hey, why you guys pulling me over? You didn't ask them all that?
Nah, I did, but the Pennsylvania some shit. They said some shit like that, and they're like, yeah, we have the reason, like, the right to search your car and shit,
Well, once again, brother, I want to tell you congratulations on graduating high school.
Yes, right, Sueño, let's go.
Yeah, that's good, bro. That's good. You did that. You went through school and you did that shit, huh?
Yeah.
Not only that, he took no time off. He came back, started working in 9 to 5, bro.
Well, yeah, what kind of work you doing, bro?
Shit, I do, like, prefab.
Prefab for what?
Like, electrician.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Where at? I mean, not where at, but like, is it a union job? Is it a non-union?
It's for a company.
It's for a company.
Non-union?
Non-union company? Yeah. Okay, yeah. So I'm a journeyman electrician. Yeah, so, we get the name of the game now is prefab. And so now journeyman electricians are now installers.
Yeah.
Because we get stuff from like dudes like homie right here, like Sueño, that are like kind of like young, new in the trade, and they build up all these different devices for us, and then we just hang it off the black iron or something like that, and it's done deal. Let's get this phone call right here. I think this is Clumsy right here.
Clumsy P? Is that Clumsy P?
What's up, Clumsy?
What's up? It's Clumsy P13. You
already know what it is. Street terror?
How you doing, doggy?
That's my boy. We went to church together today.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's what's up. Clumsy don't look like a church type of dude.
Oh, he was up there preaching with his hands in there type shit.
Was he?
Nah.
Hey, I just wanna say real quick, like, fucking, it's a feed mass episode. My boy doing good and shit.
Appreciate you, Clumsy. Yours was good too, homie. That's how I discovered Clumsy because of you.
Yeah?
That podcast he did right here. All right, he's cool. I'm gonna fuck with him. And sure enough, we tapped in afterwards, bro. And we've been locked in ever since. That's my boy right there, Clumsy P.
Clumsy doing his thing. You doing your rap thing and everything still, right, bro?
Yeah. I took a little step back real quick for the family and shit, but you know what I mean?
The comeback's always better, my boy.
Yup. Shout out to you too, Lucky, my boy. I hope you're doing good too.
All love, brother. You know how we do it, doggy. I'm doing good too, brother.
Boy.
Appreciate you calling.
Yeah.
Shout out to Placencia.
I'm a hood, Floss Gang. Hey, you folks have a good night. I'm a set.
All right, we'll tap in right now, my boy. Love you, G.
All right, bro.
All
Be easy, doggy.
Hey, buenas noches.
Buenas noches, doggy.
That's my boy right there, bro.
Yeah, man. So Sueño, you know what I mean? You're getting fucking harassed by these cops. You know what I mean? They're seeing you as a rapper from a certain section, and you feel like maybe they got a target on your back, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's unfortunate, man. You just got to keep your nose clean and you'll be all good, you know? Straight up and concentrate on your music, your rap career. That's a dream of yours, huh?
Shit, that's what I tried doing today, you know?
Yeah, no, 100%. I feel it.
That shit didn't work out, though.
It be like that sometimes, man. That creates a new song, an album. You know what I mean? That creates life lessons. I mean,
Fuck the police part 2, the song.
So they like outside your house somewhere, like just waiting for you to leave and shit. Like they follow you all the time.
I mean, I feel like they do, but
It's the second time they've done it, like in 2 months. The first time he was leaving the barber shop, and he got raided. They took his phone, they took his truck, no warrant, nothing. Second time was today. He was picking up the homie to go to church. We're literally like, yeah, we do what we do, but we also want to stick together and shit. And if we could shed a little bit of light, so I would try to get everyone to go to church. I'm not here preaching or nothing, but he was picking up the homie right here, and sure enough, that's where he got raided.
how do you feel about the ice raids going on right now? Bro. Being the fact that you are first generation, I mean, how do you feel about in regards to, obviously with ICE and the way they're conducting their business is fucking 100% wrong, right?
Yeah.
A blind person can see that shit, you know what I mean? But
you know,
at the end of the day, maybe the way they're doing it is fucked up and it could be deemed not legal, 100%, you know? But, I mean, did your mom have her papers?
Yeah, she got them fixed, thank God. Yeah, we got a lawyer for her years back. She got it fixed.
Was it hard for her to do it?
Nah, because she had 3 kids. 3 kids here, all over the age of 21.
Yeah.
So we got
being a single mom, the breadwinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got it situated for her.
So they looked out and they said, "Hey, you good? We gonna take care of you, Bob." I mean,
but definitely still affecting a lot of people. And I'll be the first to admit, bro, I was pro-Trump before all this shit happened.
Yeah.
I'll be the first to admit. I think the last time I was here, I was pro-Trump, and it was just at the time, you know, I fell into the media. I really felt like we were in a bad state with Biden, bro. I felt like there, honestly, if I
that pushed a lot of Latinos that way, bro.
Yeah,
you ain't gotta apologize about it, bro. It pushed a huge percentage of Latinos to vote for Trump, and that's just the
for me, what it was, Lucky, it was all these supposedly people that were coming in from third world countries, my size, ready to fight. You know, it's 20,000, 30,000 people at once coming in. I was just thinking about my daughter, her future. I wanted her, you know, like have these borders secure for her.
Yeah.
Never did I think they were gonna start targeting my people, bro. And happens all the I mean, it's affecting a lot of people, tearing up families. It's horrible, bro. Yeah. It's horrible what's happening, bro.
Yeah, it sucks, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I made the same. I had the same assessment. I mean, you know, and you know, it's unfortunate when you can see it on the streets you live on. You know what I mean? Happening like that, and then when there's kids abandoned from their parents and stuff like that, bro. It's just
it's horrible.
It's like if you got any type of empathy, an inch of empathy within your system, you're gonna know that like this isn't the proper way of doing this. You know?
Definitely go get those criminals, bro. You know, they'll get the hard
car
work.
washes they hitting,
yeah, bro. That's fucked.
They're chasing dudes across Home Depot, bro. Like, bro, how low can you go? Like, honestly, on some man shit, like, how low can you go? You're chasing these dudes that are trying to get a job at Home Depot parking lot, across the parking lot. That's an all-time low right there. You know what I mean?
Can I chime in on this real quick?
You lower than a crackhead. Go ahead,
bro.
Chime in.
So I've been reading these articles right here on justice.gov, dude. They're throwing the book at people for interfering with ICE raids. They're like this one right here. 2 staffers in Ontario Surgery Center charged with federal complaint, alleging they assaulted and interfered with ICE investigation. So they were chasing these dudes in the parking lot, and they fall, and then like some dudes run into the surgery center, and like the workers kind of stop ICE agents. Bro, they could get 8 years.
Bro, yeah, it's bullshit.
And I want to say the hard living life, Kamala Harris was 100%
goofball, and Biden
straight up, straight
up.
So
it was either Donald Trump or Kamala.
It's
we were fucked, bro.
It's
both
two
ways.
wings of the same evil, bro.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, and I'll never ever again get so deep into politics like I did a short span ago. You know, because I thought I was just like, you know, I was just paying attention to something that we really, I don't know if we do or we don't have control of. But it's just, it was just, that was fucking ugly, bro.
The first time Donald Trump came to OC was like, what, 2014, I think? I was just freshly out of prison, bro. Or 15, 16, whenever he was running, and I protested against him.
Yeah.
Right there in Costa Mesa.
Well, I used to almost get in fights on the job site over fools that were supporting Donald Trump,
Yeah.
Then I started like paying attention.
Divide and conquer, homie.
Then I started paying attention. I was like, well, I think I would lean on a more conservative side because the left, the Democratic side was so far left and out of whack. You know what I mean? It was just like, fuck. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you want me to march down the street with these drag queens and shit? You got me fucked up.
No,
I'm a
straight
gangster.
up.
So
And
now
kids.
I gotta lean this other way if I'm gonna cast a vote because the ideology is all fuzzy over there, and right here this
Pick
makes a
your
little more
poison, homie.
sense. You know what I mean? But it's unfortunate the way he did that. Even though there are other things that he is doing good in this current state of time right now, that he's doing very well. You know what I mean? But you know, people aren't going to get over that. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter how good he does, bro. It doesn't matter how many wars he squashes out. It doesn't matter if he fucking gives you a motherfucking stipend check for fucking $2,500 or for each kid or something like that.
Oh shit! Now we're talking.
People that were directly affected, you know what I mean, by that are not gonna ever forgive him for that act that was committed in a really an unjust way. Like if you've seen it, you're just like, bro, how is this shit legal? You know what I mean? Like why these fools got masks on? You know what I mean? Like if you got mask on, then you know.
Yeah, you're ashamed of something.
You know what you're doing is fucking like could potentially get your family hurt, right? You know, because you got a mask on because you're trying to hide your identity. You know what I mean? If it was done in a proper way, you know what I mean, a more civil way, these dudes wouldn't have a mask on because even they would believe like, hey, you know what? Hey, check it out. We're going to get you, but you got to go through this court system right here. You got to get something called due process. I mean, I don't know. You know, I don't want to get deep down on that shit, bro. But at the end of the day, that wasn't a good look.
Yeah, definitely not a good look. He went around the wrong way. Not the only country that be deporting in mass, bro.
No, Mexico's doing that.
Yeah, Mexico's doing it. And I get it, bro. Picture yourself as a king, Lucky. You are a king. Picture yourself as a king, and you're about to go to war.
Recently, I was a queen in motherfucking fishnets, bro. But go ahead, bro.
So, picture.
Motherfucker, you.
Picture yourself a king, and you got to go to war, right? You got to protect your castle.
Yeah.
You're definitely going to protect your citizens first.
And you're going to fucking guard the borders, bro. 100%.
And
every country, all countries do that, bro.
Yeah, and it's fucked up because our people of our color, our tone, are getting picked up from it. But if we were in Mexico, we would have done the same, bro. I don't stand by it at all, bro. It's affecting a lot of people. I got family members that are not fully legal, bro. So it'll affect me, you know.
But you have a mind that you can kind of reason with it and see it from both sides.
Yeah, definitely. I don't condone it at all. It's fucking horrible what's happening. But as king of the castle type shit, I see where it's coming from, bro.
Hey, you're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us.
Illegal, bro, so it'll affect me.
Turn the volume down in the background too, please.
Yeah. It's fucking horrible what's happening.
Okay. I want to give a big shout out to all 600 individuals that are tapped in right now in the live chat. I love you guys. If you guys are new to the channel, we call the chat The Goonies. You know what I mean? It's one of my all-time favorite movies, which is The Goonies, right? Old school 80s movie. And it starts off on an adventure. You know what I mean? Even as a grown man, I'm still a kid at heart. You know what I mean? Like, I'd love to be on an adventure. And having this podcast called Hood Stocks that I named has been an absolute Goonie adventure. You know what I mean? Just a bunch of fucking, black sheep, kids in the neighborhood, you know what I mean? They're going through this fucking cave or what the fuck, you know what I mean? I mean, it all relates in the sense, you know what I mean? And so, welcome to Hood Stocks. I love you guys.
Welcome to Hood Stocks. Welcome to Hood Stocks. Do I got time to do some quick shout outs real quick?
Absolutely,
I'm not
brother.
saying we're done. We get this shit going all night.
Yeah.
But I do have a list of shout outs I want to do. I want to shout out, first of all, my brother Motive Entertainment. He's doing his thing over there with music in the gym. On the list, I got Sueño on here. I love you, homie. Keep doing your thing, homie. I'm proud of you. Juice Unlocked. They're always covering us. Shout out to you guys.
Tell me about Juice Unlocked.
Juice Unlocked, it's a platform just for Orange County artists, bro.
Okay.
Orange County Cheeseman, Orange County artists. Matt Allen's running it. Sueño was recently on there. I was there on the side. But they're bringing light to Orange County.
That's dope.
And that's it.
That's dope.
You want to answer the call?
Yeah, you want to get this call? Let's get this call. Fuck it. Hey, you're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us.
The same dude.
What do they say right there? Lucky, you still an electrician? I need my car battery. So funny when people say shit like that.
Juice and Lock, yeah, those are the homies. They show love to us since we hit the there's, you know, since we hit the music industry, bro. We begin a lot of love, man. You're definitely one of them. Lucky, you check up on me. I appreciate you for that, homie.
Time,
You're always checking up on me, seeing how Sueño's doing, seeing how everyone's doing. We got people like Icon. He randomly calls me too and make sure we're keeping on track. Juice Unlocked, they're on us. There's a lot of people have been showing love, bro. So right now, while I'm here, it's my first interview. I want to show love back.
Absolutely.
Know?
Shout out to Icon. Shout out to Juice Unlocked.
Kayla Plant, that homie be checking up on us. For someone just to call you and see how you're doing, bro. You don't know how much that'll change someone's day.
Yeah, how was that boxing match, bro? You had a good time?
Oh, the what at the performance?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was cool. It was out of nowhere.
No, he's talking about the Kayla Plant one, not the one where he got. You guys saw the fight he got in? He got in a boxing fight before he performed.
Oh, really?
Did you see that one, Lucky?
No.
Fucking Sueño, yeah, he threw it on my Instagram. He threw blows before he performed, and he fucked some boxer.
Matter of fact, I think I did see that, bro. Matter of fact, yeah.
I rolled the dice, bro. This little kid was calling everyone out. He had headgear on, mouthpiece. He was talking a good one. What's up? I'm a boxer. Who needs it? And I don't know why, bro. I looked at Sueño. I think you were there too. I looked at Sueño. Like, Sueño, get down with this fool. Sueño, got down with him, bro.
Got down with him.
Yeah.
This fool put the camera to my face. He's like, "Are you gonna get down or some shit?"
Yeah, he didn't turn it down. He got there. He fucked that fool. I rolled the dice because imagine he would have got knocked out.
Yeah, before performance.
That fool had a mouthpiece on. He's all fucking hitting his chest and shit. I'm like, damn.
Now I was ready to jump in. My boy, don't trip. Nah,
What'd you hit him with?
He just hit him with haymakers.
Oh, he started scrapping? Hell yeah.
I just started fucking, bro, like, all my shots were connecting.
All his shots were connecting, yeah.
It was good.
It was like a movie. It's like he won the Super Bowl, bro. That shit was a trip. We all carried him and shit. He got down, bro. I mean, who knows? I didn't know he had hands. I just rolled the dice.
Sick.
All right, can I get back to my shout-outs real quick?
Yeah.
All right,
sure.
so we got Juice Unlocked. Prom the Goon, that's been a real one since day one, bro. The homie Problem, if you don't know him, if you don't follow him, he's a real ass motherfucker, bro. He shows nothing but love. And shout out to his barrio, Base Grande. They be inviting us over. We be there in their functions. They always showing love, bro. Shout out to all of them. Clumsy P13, that's the homie. Shout out to you, Clumsy. I got P-Face up in this. The homie P-Face, that fool be showing a lot of love to our barrio, bro. He be kicking it with Sueño. He be trying to put Sueño on. He's really out there in his hood. We've been in his hood kicking it. He's been in hours, bro. We go down Icon. I already said Icon. Rolo, he called in. Shout out to the boys from the hood, though.
Yeah. Boys
to the hood, man. I would, those are the homie. That's family. Shout out to boys. Shout out to Menes, Largo, Free Mousy. Shout out to Santana. I put Santana on the list.
Yeah.
Santana is all love, homie. We grew up next to you. Is all love. Free the homies. Free Casper. Free Hulk. Free Afro. Free Nightmare. Free Mousy. Free Riot. I want to shout out the homie YBE Music. I think he's been on here, right?
Yeah, YBE, that's my homie.
That's my homie, bro. Like, before the music shit, that's my boy. Shout out Mike Savage. He's also been here. That's my brother right there.
Mike Savage. Days, yeah.
He put me on.
In a cool minute, bro.
Yeah, that fool put me on when I got out of prison, bro. Solid ass homie, bro. I want to shout out Sahuayo, Michoacan. That's where we're from over there. I do want to shout out Little Boy from Pomona, 12th Street Sharks. The last one on my list, J-Rod the electrician. Shout out to you, homie.
Does he know you're shouting him out?
I don't even know him like that, but he be bringing lights. He be bringing lights. So shout out to you, J-Rod. Keep doing your thing, homie. Keep shining.
A lot of fools keep on in my DM telling me to have him on.
We just make it happen, bro. That'd be a classic one.
Link it up.
Everybody else knows him and shit. I mean, they keep on telling me to reach out to him. I ain't reached out to him once.
Bro, he just brings people in. He's so fucking like, what's the word? Nonchalant about it, bro. It's just who he is. You know?
Let's fuck it. Let's get him.
That would be a sick one, dude. Link it up.
Hey, J-Rod, let's make it happen, homie. Let's get you on Hood Stocks, homie.
J-Rod ain't watching no Hood Stocks right now.
They said he was on the chat.
No, he was on.
Yeah, he was on the chat.
He was on the chat?
Yeah, he was.
Okay. Shout out to J-Rod, bro.
All fucking pitudo.
You guys gotta talk all electrician talk, Lucky, when it comes on.
Lucky to test you on your electrician skills, huh?
Yeah.
I seen some of his shit. It seems like he's one of those dudes that gets it quick. You know what I mean? So I know he's a non-union electrician, but you know what I mean? And I was non-union before I got into the union, but non-union and union, there's some smart dudes in non-union that I worked with, but there's a bunch of smart motherfuckers that work union. Why? Because they went to school, bro, and they had to pass nationals.
Yeah.
They had to pass tests. They had to take the state exam. You know what I mean? They had to do a lot of shit, a lot of bookware that IBW Local 11 puts you through. And thank God to that, because going through that 5 years of schooling with IBW Local 11.
You did that?
Yeah, I did that.
Shit,
I passed.
right,
I'm a certified electrician for the state of California, like license type of shit. You know what I mean,
CSLB type shit.
But anyways, going through that right there really helped me figure out how to pass tests and use my mind. You know what I mean? Oh,
Those
man.
are hard ass tests, Lucky.
And they're super hard tests, man, because it's just formulas on top of formulas. You got to just like, bro, trigonometry, I mean, it is deep, you know what I mean? Like, you can get one equation right, but that's not the answer to the fucking question, you know what I mean? There's a bunch of steps. There's a bunch of steps, bro, that you got to calculate to the shit. And I had such a hard time, a prison dude, you know what I mean? A dude that got my GED at 37 years old and in the penitentiary, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know, but it was hard for me to fucking like learn. And so I learned how to learn. And when you learn how to learn and use your mind and have the pressure, like the pressures of taking nationals and like, hey, I'm not going to go forward with my class if I don't pass these fucking tests. And I'm in class with a bunch of like sharp dudes, like young dudes, maybe went to college, just graduated high school, oldest dude in my class, easy. It really, it was the biggest test of my life. And it's one of the biggest accomplishments in my life besides, you know, my kids that I have now. Super amazing, guys. School is crazy, man. Like, anyone that says that you shouldn't fucking go to school.
I mean, you went to the hardest possible fucking school, dog.
Bro, like, you should just go to school just to have the pressure of passing tests and having to use your fucking mind, use your brain, flex that fucking muscle. The brain is a fucking muscle, and if you don't use it, you're going to just be fucking dumb, bro. You might have some street smarts, but to really, really excel, you should go to school somehow, some way, and pass some semesters, some courses, something, and have that under your belt because it's a big accomplishment. I mean, knowing that mentally, like physically, hey, we got this.
Dedication too. 5 years, homie, I give you that.
Yeah, and it turned out to be like 6 years, bro, because I was the last one to get pass my state certification, bro, because I was slow, bro. I failed the test 2 times before, and then I passed it the third time.
My DUI test, I did the same. Don't trip.
Bro, I hate that shit. Is so fucking hard, man. Hey, shout out to Hard Living Life, man. Sent 5 Hoodstocks gift memberships. Man, shout out to you, brother.
What's that? Talk to me. Do I get one?
Lucky will shop you up to work drunk or hungover. Bro, I've been to work. And you can't do that once you get into your like late 40s and shit. Like you go hard on a Sunday night, like we're right now, and then I say I got to be at work in the morning.
It ain't happening,
bro. No, it happens all the time, unfortunately. You know what I mean? For me, at times, but I don't recover from that hangover till like Wednesday, bro.
Hey, bro. You know,
straight up, like, it's just now. It's like Monday's gonna be rough. Like no, Tuesday's rough, and then Wednesday I'm like, oh shit.
I feel like I'm ready.
Where
like
am I
that
at?
too.
Home at work?
Hey, you know what it looks like? They pull up ready to work after with a sick ass hangover. J-Rod, bro.
Oh yeah,
J-Rod look like he's ready to go drunk.
Yeah,
he for sure be drinking at the strip club on his lunch break, bro. Before he blew up. Shout out to him, bro.
Well, I wanna say this, bro, because I've worked non-union for electro companies, and it's a lot easier.
Non-union?
Non-union is a lot easier.
Pavilion wages?
Depending on where you're at in the pecking order right there. But when I was non-union, shit, bro, that was a norm.
Yeah.
I'll stay fucked up. I'll be like, hey, dog, I had a rough fucking night, fool. You know what I mean? And I'll fucking be working on a receptacle the whole fucking day, bro. You know what I mean? Just fucking nodding off in a cool position, you know what I mean? But I mean, you can get away with like that. Some of those jobs on the union, if it's a big job where you can get kind of lost and shit. But in union, bro, you gotta fucking produce, and especially if you're an apprentice,
yeah,
bro,
they're on your ass, huh?
You gotta bang, bro. You don't get no fucking like
You know,
because it's changed a little bit. It's not so old school. Because I heard back in the day, like Union, they'd be like, "Oh, it's all good. Like go find a spot and take a nap." You know what I mean?
Nah, yeah. Find some shade.
Fools fucking nowadays got their fucking tantarans all the way up their fucking ass, bro. You know what I mean? They're just like, you know what I mean? You come over with a hangover all the time. You're known for that. They'll start like shitting on you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, I gotta carry your weight. You know what I mean?
That's why I don't work. Not just
What do you do for a living, bro?
I do construction sales.
Sales?
Yeah, I do sales for construction. Believe it or not, people let me in their house, and I estimate them and give them tell them know what their stuff's gonna cost, bro.
Yeah, you're working, man, bro. That's good, dog.
I work Monday through Saturday, bro. We're working. Real quick, while we're still here, I do want to do a big shout out. I forgot to my cousin Mario's Arte, just tattoos in the city of OC, black and white. But the biggest one, I don't want to forget. I do want to shout out all my fucking homies. Shout out my little homies. Shout out my OGs. I fucking love all of you, homie. Keep pushing for the city of Tustin. And OC, everyone OC, LA, love you all too, homie. Double S.
Yeah, man. Hey, let's get this phone call right here. Dude's called a bunch of times already. Hey, you're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us.
OG, I fucking love all of them.
Yeah, it's the same guy again.
He probably got something to say if he called 3 times, or is he?
He's listening to see if like we answer on the live. Hold on.
I'm not gonna answer your call, game. Okay. You got me 3 times, bro. I'm like,
imagine he has life-changing news.
What's that? Yeah. You never know.
What is he like? Sign language trying to communicate with us or some shit?
Did you learn sign language? Being busted?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah,
Yeah.
Mando. That's Mando.
Yeah.
Get you out of a pickle.
A, B, C, D,
E, F,
E,
G,
F,
G, H, I, J,
H,
K,
I,
L,
J,
N,
K, L,
N,
M, N, O,
yeah, I'm already drunk, but
P. Yeah, I'm a little rusty on them, bro. But yeah, so in the hole and shit, you know what I mean? In the oil, usually, you got to know sign language so you can talk to this cell like way across from you. And then after every word that you spell out or whatever, then you go like this. You know what I mean? Yeah, you go like
So you
this.
go,
And that means
hi.
like to the next word.
So you go like, hi, I'm MALO. But these fools be getting quick with this shit, bro.
Oh, that's what I know. They've been in there too long, bro. You know what I mean? I'm just like, I can't read this shit,
Is it
dog.
the same guy? Is it the same guy?
Let me see. I don't know.
What happens if you can't see that far?
I know, right?
Hey, you're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us.
Yo, what up? What up? I just want to ask a quick question to the guests from Tustin.
What's good, homie?
Hey, were you part of the group that backed up Caleb Platt?
Yeah, that's us. We talked about it, homie. That was us.
Oh, my bad, bro. I got here late.
It's all good. Thank you for tuning in. But yeah, that's us. That's the homie Caleb Platt. He's
Crazy
from the
story,
hood.
bro. Listen to it.
Yeah, he's from the hood. That's the homie.
Guys, thank you.
Of course, homie. Thank you for tuning in. Hood Stocks, baby.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you for calling it, dog. Yeah, man. Well, this has been good, brother. I feel like we should go longer, but
We could definitely go for hours more, but let's maybe do a part 2 in a couple months.
yeah, no, 100%, bro.
Yeah.
I appreciate you coming through, dog.
Hey, it's been an honor, Lucky. Like I said, from the day one, bro, you've been showing a lot of love to me and the homies from OC. So you had it coming, bro. I never thought I would tell my story.
Yeah,
You know,
it was good too, bro.
Icon actually asked me to do it too on his wife's stuff, but I was like, nah, you know, I got that shit lined up with Lucky already.
My
Let's
dog.
go.
Love you, brother.
That's the
Appreciate
homie
you,
Lucky. Thank you for everything you do for us. Thank you for keep pushing. I know it gets hard at times, homie, being small business, homie, but I respect you for, keep putting your best foot forward, homie.
Yeah, even sometimes when you fuck it up, you know what I mean, you just got to correct it, you know what I mean, in real time.
That's all
you
we
know?
can do, accountability.
Yeah, and that's easy. That's easy for me, bro. You know what I mean? I mean, after you fuck up for so long, so many years and shit, it's just like, bro, like I gotta clean this up on an Instagram or YouTube. Like, that's easy, bro.
I just stopped commenting, bro, on Instagram and all that shit. Our shit gets deleted, and that really, as music, bro, that shit will fuck you up, bro. Swingo's Instagram got deleted like 3 times, bro, and it just sets us back for talking shit. So we don't even text. We don't reply no more, bro. Let everyone just talk shit on us, homie.
I for sure had times in this podcast, these podcast chapters where comments will kind of bury you and put you in a funky state. But I think I've really created a callus, you know what I mean, that I've always had, but I've used it in other areas, you know what I mean. Now I use it for this, and it's easy. You know what I mean, but sometimes you know when it's real and you know when it's not. You know what I mean,
don't get me wrong. Obviously, being my first podcast, this was a little nerve wracking. But when I seen when you posted the picture of me coming up, we got nothing but love there, bro.
that really motivated me. All right, what's the worst that can happen? You know. And so far, it's been a good show. No one's really been talking shit.
Well, the worst thing that can happen is fucking Enrique Boxer Hernandez getting on stand on you again, bro. That's the worst thing that can happen. I mean,
there's nothing. Yeah. There's never an excuse for getting on stand against anyone.
And you're not making any mistakes that are going to put you in that position, so you're going to be okay.
Definitely. You know, when I did make that, I would never call it a mistake because I was out doing what I wanted to do, but I didn't know what I was getting myself into. That's for sure.
Things happen sometimes, you know what I mean? And
you just got to take it to the chin, homie.
It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
It is what it is. And
No
you got to own it. And whatever they put on stand, whatever it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? You know, you got through it.
Yeah.
You got through it and you're here to speak on it today. You're doing good. You know what I mean? You got your younger homies doing the rap music. You know? That's the same motherfucker you thought he was going to get me again, bro. But anyways, hey, thank you for everyone tapping in right here. Lucky, how much will you charge me to install a ceiling fan?
Oh, my God. 280? 280. Tap in. What's this sueño?
Ceiling fans are super easy to install.
You buy the material, 280.
What it takes is putting the fan together. That takes the time right there. You know what I mean? And so for me with ceiling fans, I'll be honest with you, I don't ever have to read the directions. You know what I mean? I already know everything where it goes. You know what I mean? You got the remote that goes inside the base of it. You know what I mean? The blue wire, the control wire. You know what I mean? Bop, bop, bop. You know what I mean? Just tie it all in and shit. Get it up there. But
red and red, yellow and yellow.
But the ceiling fans nowadays have they've evolved in the sense of it's easier to put them together because now sometimes with the fan blades you don't got to screw them. You can just pop it in and it locks in. You know what I mean? Real shit. You know what I mean? I'm really an expert, guys. I ain't just
make
fucking.
the socket fan now. Have you seen that socket fan?
Oh yeah.
What's the socket fan?
Like this.
Shout out Juice Unlocked. They're in the chat.
Yeah, shout out Juice Unlocked.
We gotta get you on here, Matt Allen.
You see that little socket fan?
Yeah, bro.
Oh yeah, you can just twist it on,
You just twist it on, dog.
You just twist it on now, Lucky. Damn, bro.
No, but that's like a little bitch ass.
No, I have that shit in my restroom. That shit goes, dog. That shit goes. That's better for your camera.
Robbie did from his own money.
No, I'm just saying,
That
like
shit goes,
that
dog.
fan ain't got no balls, bro. You know what I mean? Especially if you're a fucking torta. You know what I mean?
They ain't gonna
You're a
cool you
torta
down.
and it's hot like it's been, bro.
Yeah.
It's been hotter than a motherfucker. You be dumb as fuck. It's like, oh, we're gonna cool off, everybody. I got this socket fan. And it's gonna look at you.
It will not help with your titty sweat. That's for sure.
No, 100%. Perspiration all over the place, bro. You know what I mean? Lucky looking to support all Chicano Raza channels, even if I don't agree. Wait, Lucky looking to support.
Of course, bro. Why would you not agree with supporting each other, homie?
I support a lot of people, but not everybody, bro.
Tustin is dead ass. Come find out.
Shouts to my girl Bambi in the chat. She's supposed to come over the crib today. I don't know what happened. We'll talk later.
Oh.
Yeah, Bambi was supposed to come over today. I love you, Bambi. Thank you so much for being in the chat. And we are out of here.